From the first time that I saw you, I was taken by surprise. You had more than just four colors. I could not believe my eyes. Your sample playback capabilities were just the best. And when I saw your resolution, wow, I was impressed. My Amiga, you're more than a friend, not just a gal pal. We're in it to the end. I can tell you exactly what you mean to me, but I know you'll always be inside my heart. I love when you get serious with desktop publishing. A digital painting girl, well, you are number one. When nothing quite will hit the spot, you're awesome at coding. And when we chill and play together, there's always the most fun. My Amiga, you're more than a friend, not just a girl pal. We're in it to the end. I can tell you exactly what you mean to me, but I know you'll always be inside my heart. When I turn you off, when I push your buttons, I always feel sorry the next day. I wish I could be with you every hour. I love it when you light up. It makes me feel so good. My Amiga, you're more than a friend, not just a gal pal. We're in it to the end. I can tell you exactly what you mean to me, but I know you'll always be inside my heart. My Amiga, you're more than a friend, not just a gal pal. We're in it to the end. I can tell you exactly what you mean to me, but I know you'll always be inside my heart. 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 Inside my heart.
Warning, this stream may contain innuendo. Hello. I thought it would be important to give that warning. Also, I want to check before carrying on that my audio is actually coming through right, because I forgot to do an audio check. I think that's all right. Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds fine. So yes, today we shall be looking at Dong on the Amiga. And hello Starly and hello Chaos. I hope you're both doing well. Yeah, so let me see if there's any points of business to go over before doing a start. You might be a little let down there, Chaos. Might be a little legs down. It's not even AAA. Oh gosh. Anyhow, let me show you my multi-vibrator to start with. Oh gosh, is it? No, it's the wrong one. Here we go. This is the magazine we're going to look at, but this is the multi-vibrator. It does this kind of thing. Well, you'll kind of get that. Look at this. Look at this multi vibrating. And hello, stars. So this is kind of what I was trying to explain last time. This is actually not a monostable monostable multivibrator. This is an astable multivibrator, which means it alternates between the two here. So you see this transistor here is being highlighted in cyan down here, and then we look over to this one. That one's being highlighted in cyan again, and they're both different colors. One's that one, the green one is the one over that side, and the red one is that one over this side. And you set up this circuit, you turn it on, it just picks a random one to start off with. Well, random, it's like the mysterious forces of the universe decide which one to go to first. And then yeah, so then it kind of like, because it flows through this base here, like the current can flow down through this base here, it lets this stuff through here, which then charges up one of the capacitors, which then releases into the other base and such like that. It's complicated. I haven't had a good look over it and stuff like that at the moment, so I can't readily explain it, but you can see what it's doing there. By the way, this is on a website called Falstad, Falstad, and you may hear some banging in the background. I think somebody doing some work in one of the other flats. Banging away while trying to look at Dong here. I know, gosh. We'll just have to concentrate on our multivibrator instead. As I said, very, very much warning, this stream may contain some innuendo. But yeah, this has got some fancy other circuits if you want to look at some other things. I don't know if you can see this on the... oh, you can see the drop down here, that's good. So if you want to look at any of the other ones, like your 555 timers, they're ones you usually get, and it's got a good little square wave oscillation going on here at this output over here, and I don't understand how this works. I have gotten to the point where I can understand a fair majority of the stuff that's in the guitar electronics projects books, but I can't necessarily understand everything that's every bit of electronics. So this is a time, and this is a particular integrated circuit or chip or whatever you'd call it, and every integrated circuit has its own inputs and outputs and what it does and different ways to set it up properly and stuff like that. That the manufacturer has said, this is the way to do this thing with this chip. You have to do this, otherwise it won't work the way we want it to. So this is the way, probably, that the manufacturer said, this is how you get the square wave out of this kind of chip. So there's that. But yeah, we can stop that in the background. But that's a fun thing to have a look at. I've been trying to make some circuits and whatever to test out some things I've been seeing in different things, which I didn't understand how they work, and they didn't work in this. So I still have some learning and stuff to do. Anyhow, gosh, look at the eyes peeking out over there. We'll move away from that at the moment just because it's like scary. But yeah, so that's the multivibrator, which I was intending to show off before. And what I can show, actually, if we go back to that, where's my pointer gone? Here it is. If we actually go back to the circuit thingy, we can go to, this was the oh no, we looked at the where is it? Multivibrators. Here we go. We looked at the astable multivibrator. We also have a bistable multivibrator. That's why you buy people out there. So you can change the one if you like change one of these to low or high. I think maybe you flip this. No, you flip this. Here we go. Set these. Oh, it's a set and reset because it's a flip-flop. That makes sense, yeah. So basically, you can set these up in Minecraft as well, flip-flops. If you've watched certain Redstone Minecrafters, you might have seen this kind of thing. But yeah, this sends a low input into here or whatever, and so it kind of goes down here, and no matter how many times you hit this, it's always going to come down here. But then if you hit the reset over here, it goes over this side, and then no matter how many times you hit this, it still stays over this side. It's using the same kind of circuit here, but yeah, you can say you want it to go over here now, and I want it to go here now, and it's not going to change until we hit the other one and such like that. That's what the bistable multivibrator does. And then we have the other one, the monostable, which I mentioned, which wasn't the one. Basically, if you look at the signal down here, we can see that the signal is flowing through this transistor over here, and then if we switch this, it'll start flowing through there, and go down on this side. I think we had a bit of... I don't know what's going on. Anyway, when we flick this, it goes up. Yeah, when we flick it, it goes up for a certain amount of time and then drops again. Even if we hold it down, it'll go up for a certain amount of time and then drop down. So this is like your one shot, as they call it. Yeah, over here, one shot. If you click it, it'll turn on for a certain amount of time, and you can click it a few times in the interim. It doesn't stay on for longer and stuff like that. But if you hold it down, it just turns itself off after a while, and you can hold it down for as much as you want to after that. It's just, as you can see, oh gosh, I broke it. I broke it, everybody, don't worry. There we go. Yeah, you can see a little bit of noise on this because of the type of circuitry. You can do this kind of thing with the 555 timers, I think, as well. To have the one shot. Monostable. Here we go. Monostable multi-vibrator. So you probably get a cleaner signal out of this once you change this. You'll see I've triggered the thing, so it's gone up once. And if you keep triggering it, you see it's a much cleaner signal coming out of that than was coming out the other one. I said if you hold it down here as well, it's going to do the same thing. Going to trigger for a little bit and then whatever. But yeah, I can generally understand what these do, but not necessarily understand exactly why they're doing them and whatever. But yeah, this is a fun thing. Oh, it's the eyes, they're back again. But there we go. There is that. Apologies to stars, I still haven't been practicing the My Amiga thing. As I kind of said, I've just kind of... I was doing well for like weeks, managing to wake up roughly around the same time, and then over the past week or so, it's just kind of like, my body's like, no, the way you've been waking up, it's not going to work now. So, I don't know. But yeah, so I'm just kind of generally, I think maybe I'm just kind of generally sleepy, generally getting over a lot of doing things and being anxious and stuff like that. So calming down from that, and I found out early today I'm still anxious. I don't know what about, but I'm still anxious. My body let me know that. Anyhow. So yes, there's that. So I haven't been practicing the thing. I really want to do that. I want to do it, but obviously there's not much point in me doing it at the moment. I know. You just kind of. I did say that I would be able to play these certain songs, but then not necessarily be able to play these other songs. And so I'm going to be trying. I'm going to be doing it. I know I can do it to some degree. But I want to try and make sure I kind of get it mostly, because obviously, as you know, when you're actually streaming, things kind of, you get more attention having to pay to different things and more pressure and whatever on you and stuff like that. And so if I've got it, when I'm kind of just like sitting on my own and just like tapping the keyboard and whatever, I'm singing to myself. Once it actually starts to be on stream, it might, because I've got this and this and this and this all to pay attention to and stuff, it might go differently. But yeah, I'll have to practice it well enough so that it works well enough for then. But I know that practicing it to do it for next stream won't be very good, because I know that certain people are going away and won't be able to watch for a little bit. So yes, I'll be on my own again for Minecraft on Sunday. I forgot to look at, well, I didn't forget. I remembered that Starly had made some stuff that was new on the map. But I didn't look at it because I thought Starly might want to direct me around, show me all the sights, all the new things. You're off on your jolly holidays, and I hope you have a jolly good time. That does mean that that I don't have people to play Minecraft with, and a large percent of my regular viewers won't be around. So I've got to try and figure out things to do which aren't going to be things that, I know they'll definitely want to watch. So I might need to... Kaz's Donut Shop, cool. Well, if you make some kind of list before I look at that, then yeah. But I was going to go through some things here. But yes, it's like, I'm guessing that some of the people, some of my regular viewers who won't be available over the next couple of streams, would enjoy seeing the rest of the Half-Life 2 saga and stuff like that, so I can't really do that. I can't do some of the tie-in games which people would like. I know if I played Hook, then... yeah, and if I played Hook, then Starly would get me on the hook. and stuff like that. So it's like, what can I do? Which I know these people would not be too fussed if I played. So we'll see what happens. Then again, it might just be like I'm super sleepy and I can't stream anyway. We will have to see. But yeah, as I said, my body has been doing body things. As unpredictable and whatever as that is. But interesting point. Next Friday, I hope everybody's around for next Friday, because that is my 1-year stream anniversary. So yeah. I hope people are around to look at that. You can never be too tired from dong, indeed. Well, no, I shan't say that. Katie doesn't need to tell any stories like that. Anyhow, we'll get to dong later. I can see you're patiently waiting for the dong. You're gagging for it, as it were. Oh gosh. But you have to wait for the dong. You have to wait until the dong graces you with its presence. Oh gosh. You know, I try not to go this kind of direction with my streams. They have to identify. Oh gosh, yeah. Good luck with that. And obviously, I'll say closer to the time and stuff like that. You may have to remind me that it's coming up. You know, just because. I want to wish you good luck before going into it, and then maybe try to find some cute pictures to send you afterwards. But yes. Ooh, there's an alarm. That's saying I should eat things, but that's when I'm not streaming. But yeah, so as I said, I usually don't try to go with all the innuendo and stuff like that, but I think with what we have today, we're going to have to, we're going to have to kind of lean into it slightly. We're going to have to, we'll lean into the dong. That doesn't sound very comfortable. Anyhow, we've got all that. So, I think we can't look at the dong yet. I have to tease you a little bit with the dong. So we'll instead go on to looking at as much as we can of here. Look, there's the tip of the dong. Oh gosh, you can see how I usually hold all these kind of puns in, can't you? All these jokes and stuff like this. You'll get a good eyeful of dong soon enough. You can see how much of a dam has been broken here with this title. Oh gosh, anyhow. But yeah, I normally don't try to lean into the puns too much, but you know, what can you do when you have something that's literally called dong? And look, did you expect... It does look a bit... oh gosh. Slightly... Yeah, slightly phallic in some ways as well there. Anyhow... you know, if I wanted this to like really be like clickbait, I would have been like trans girl plays with dong, and stuff like that. Anyhow, this is the April 1993 issue. So what do we normally do? We have a look at the charts. What is on the charts for April of 1993? We have, Young at Heart is still at the top. And we have the Oh Carolina Informer, that one as well. So it's an interesting top three, isn't it, really? I mean, just imagine if at some point in time these three managed to be on the top of the chart. amazing, really. What do we have new? Ain't No Love, Ain't No Use, Sub featuring Melanie Williams. Yes. Well, Cats in the Cradle, Ugly Kid Joe, number 7. Gosh. Can't imagine. I'm surprised it got that high up on the charts, really. WrestleMania still back in here. Duran Duran, Come Undone. I know some people like Duran Duran here, so there's one for you. Aerosmith, Living on the Edge. So yeah, I do know that one. That's the one where he's naked at the start, isn't it? And covering his dong. Anyhow, Barry Manilow. Oh, Copacabana remix. Okay. The Beloved, either the one who did the video with all the naked people. I mean, it's just... Oh gosh, I can see that the theme is really keeping to... No, the charts are really keeping to the theme of the thing here. You've got me thinking. Dr. Alban, oh gosh. Yeah, they did the other thing, isn't it? Isn't it the... It's My Life they did, that one there. Not the Bon Jovi song, not another song by another band. There's another song called It's My Life by Dr. Alban, which was the music for a advert about... Was it Tampax? I can't remember. Anyhow, we have also heard E17, Slow It Down. World Party, Is It Like Today? Excuse me. The Lemonheads, It's a Shame About Ray, 1993. So they're trying to do this still. Jesus Jones, The Right Decision. LL Cool J. Ladies do indeed love Cool James. I'm given to understand. How am I coming? Okay. Key West featuring Eric. Looks like I'm in love again. Okay. 10,000 Maniacs. Candy Everybody Wants. I do like Candy. We have Bruce Springsteen with Lucky Town live and Belly with Geppetto. Back to the Planet, Teenage Turtles. Wait a minute, we can't listen to it, unfortunately. But Teenage Turtles, huh? Interesting. Heaven 17, they did the Temptation song, and they got Penthouse and Pavement here, a re-release or redoing or whatever. We got Kid Creole and the Coconuts, I Am a Wonderful Thing, Baby. Gosh, yeah, very self-aggrandizing and stuff like that, but you know. Betty Boo with Hangover. On Vogue, Love Don't Love You. Dear me. What else do we have? Hard Floor, Transcript. It's going to be a boom, 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 boom kind of song, isn't it? It's all kind of pointing in that direction. Anyhow, next we have... When it loads, did I push next? Yes, I did push next. From the 11th to the 17th of April, we still have Young at Heart at the top, Informer Hero, no, Carolina. What else do we have coming down here? Gosh, I kind of got these two mixed up. You know, No Limit with Too Limited and Capella. You got to know I got these kind of like mixed up, and I thought No Limit a cappella. That would be a song, wouldn't it? Ba 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 da 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 da. No 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 no. Gosh. Anyhow. New Order, here we go. This is one for Chaos here. Regret, My New Order. Do you know that one? Is it a banger? The Prodigy, Wind It Up, Rewound. Okay. Terence Trent D'Arby with Do You Love Me Like You Say? I know at least one of his songs. Can't think which one it is at the moment. Let me have a look at this to see if I can. Oh gosh. No, I don't want to do whatever you're doing. I don't want vertical tabs. That doesn't make any sense. Anyhow, Terence Trent D'Arby with Vibrator, apparently. But I don't know. Because I do recognise the name, but I don't know if I recognise any of these songs. Okay, fine. Rod Stewart, once again, with a theme. Shotgun Wedding. R.E.M., Everybody Hurts. There's obviously a classic on the chart there. Here we go. Positive Gang, Sweet Freedom. Boney M, Brown Girl in the Ring. Yes, I do know of that one. Midnight Oil with Chuganini. Don't know about that. The with Slow Emotion Replay. The Frank and Walters Fashion Crisis Hits New York. The Fall. Why Are People Grudgeful? Yeah, a lot of these I don't know. Sinita, is that? The Supreme. Living Colour, Auslander. Hole, okay, yeah, of course, Hole with a Beautiful Sun. I don't know if I know Beautiful Sun, but obviously I know of Hole. Lemon Trees, Child of Love. James Brown, Can't Get Any Harder. Ah, gosh, these puns just make themselves, don't they? And you can stretch the pun slightly here with Mike Oldfield and The Bell. Wendy James with London's Brilliant. Cool. Let's see what else we got. And yep, we got that. Back to the top again. Once again, Young at Heart and Informer, right at the top here. Oh, Carolina by Shaggy coming down a bit now. Whitney Houston, I have nothing. Whitney's really trying to get all the number one she can here, but this one only got to number 9 to start off with, at least. What have we got here? We have Deacon Blue, Only Tender Love. Various Artists, Give Me Shelter. Oh, D-Ream with You Are the Next Best Thing. Oh, sorry, not the next best thing, the best thing. Okay, sorry. Oh dear. Sting with 7 Days. Dance to Trance. Power of American Natives. Okay. But it's got dots in it. Interesting. And the album cover that it's showing here, interestingly, is Karaoke Planet. So what's going on there? I'm not sure. Poison, Until You Suffer Some. Fire and Ice. What have we got? Lindy Layton. We got The Love. Little Angels. Soapbox. Yeah. Whereas it's with some weeks to come up on the chart, it's like, oh, I know that one, I know that one, I know that one, I know that one. This one is like kind of a lot of like, I really don't know a lot of these. Let Loose, Crazy for You, Kenny G, Forever in Love, We Three, Arms of Solitude, Exoterics, my word, Void, Trash Can Sinatras. Hey Fever, got to look that up just to see what that's like. For the whole Trash Gang kind of thing. Judas Priest, Nightcrawler, American Music Club, Johnny Mathis's Feet. Gosh, getting with the foot fetish earlies on here, I see. Everything But the Girl, of course, Everything But the Girl. What's the one? Missing, is it? The one that I know? And I miss you like the deserts miss the rain. That one. But this one is not that. This is The Only Living Boy in New York. JC001, Never Again. Silk with Freak Me. Okay. Let's see the next. We've got something that's slightly broken here. Error achieving, try again later. Oh gosh. Let's try again now. Oh no, we might have got things slightly broken. Can I change this onto here, like to the 25th of April, and go from here? Here we go, this is working now. It just didn't work with the next button for some reason. Wow. You have George Michael and Queen with Lisa Stansfield, 5 Live EP. Interesting. Young at Heart obviously getting knocked down then. Whitney coming up the charts, but still not beating out this here. What else do we have? The New Order. It's on here. I think they might have jumped up and then gone back down again. What else do we have? SWV, I'm So Into You. Inner Circle, Sweat, la 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 long. I might not know that. I might have seen that before or something like that. I can't remember. Sonia, Better the Devil You Know. PJ Harvey, 50-Foot Queenie. Blur, For Tomorrow. Do I know that one? I might know if I heard it, but I can't think. And they were on a label called Food, apparently, at that time. Interesting. Big Country, Ships, Where Were You? Def Leppard with Tonight. Dave Clark 5, Glad All Over. Glam with Hell's Party. Jellyfish, The Ghost at Number 1. So many I don't know. Front 242, Religion. Mega City 4, Iron Sky. Screaming Trees. Dollar Bill. I got Stephanie Mills, Never Do You Wrong. Four of Us, I Miss You. There's like a boy band or something. It looks kind of boy bandy, doesn't it? Marksman, Ship Ahoy. Aztec Camera, Dreams, Sweet Dreams. Katie Lang, The Mind of Love. Where is your head, Catherine? Well, this is a thing, isn't it? Because yes, sometimes the songs that are in the chart, you're like, I don't know any of them. There's plenty of good songs which you'll remember from the past and stuff like that. There's plenty of dubious songs you might remember from the past that would appear in this chart as well. And some of them which we just like, I never heard that or completely forgot about it or such like that. But yeah, we're back up to the 1st of May here. So this is the end of the charts for today. Let's see what's happening in 1993 in April. Oh gosh. Yep. Anything that I want to. Oh gosh. Anything that I want to. Oh look. Oh no. Oh, never mind. No. None of that. Oh gosh. So yeah, a lot of oh no happening in the charts, not the charts, in the world. But people born in April, we have apparently these people are highlighted on the side. Apparently people may know who these people are. I don't. Gosh. Oh, I've heard this name, Chance the Rapper, but I don't know if I actually heard very much by them. Let's see. Oh, look, Abigail Thorne. Philosophy Tube, born in April of 1993, so that's a interesting one there. So what else do we have in the list? Nobel Prizes. They don't give them out by month, I think here. But these are no prize in this year here. So what else do we have in the United Kingdom in April? Oh look, Staples, an American office superstore chain, opens its first store in Britain in Swansea. I know at least some people that I know might find this an interesting thing. So when this magazine was out and Dong was getting into everybody's hands, Staples was opening their first store in Swansea. Vauxhall launches all-new Corsa Super Mini. Okay, replacement for the Nova. Which is built at the Zaragoza plant in Spain. Okay, I don't know if we can see. Okay, Opel Corsa Super Mini car. What makes it a Super Mini? It looks kind of standard to me. A false start forces the Grand National to be cancelled. Bill funds indeed. But also we have cars. Stars, so you know, bunch of stuff. Child Support Agency begins operation. Yep, not looking at that one. Cool. Yep, stuff there. Births. It's probably gonna have Abigail Thorne again in here again, isn't it? Unless they just forgot to put it. No, it looks like they just forgot to put it here. Of course, it should go into Britain and whatever here, but apparently they forgot to mention that there's nobody for April around here. So yeah, there we go. It's just the category. Okay, thank you very much. So British television we got for April. What's happening here? Grand National declared void after 30 of the 39 runners begin the race and carry on despite there being a false start. Full size of the land yacht, yeah. Children's BBC begins to repeat the children's drama series Grange Hill from its first series in 1978 on Sunday mornings on BBC Two as part of the show's 15th anniversary celebrations. The repeat ends in 1999 with series 16. So wow, they started in 1993, went all the way up to 1999 with the repeats. They stuck at it. Prior to the repeats, Rugrats begin showing at the same date. Okay. Children's Channel. This is Michael Bolton. Interesting. Sky One Ever's the first ever clip show episode of the 4th season of The Simpsons. So, the BBC News Bulletins, the computer-generated studio. Gosh, I don't know if they have any links to it. My word. I don't know if people would be quite as familiar as the. I might have to find some video or something like that and put it in my Discord about the this fresh new look of the CG studio, almost entirely computer generated. Yes, I think the desk might be partially real, and the newscaster is obviously fairly real. British Catalyst subcompact. Interesting. After 6 years, 6 series and 179 editions, BBC broadcast the final edition of its Saturday morning magazine programme, Going Live, and that was Philip Schofield, Sarah Green, was that Gordon the Gopher was in that as well? Maybe? I don't know. But no, did it have... Yeah, Trev and Simon, those two. But yeah, you can see the delightfully 90s stylings of the logo and such like this. Oh gosh, no, whoops. Reset the zoom. Arena rock and roll thing. Lots of stuff in here if you want to read that. Takeover, friendly takeover for 10th television. Episode 1681 of Neighbours, which is the first episode that does not feature the 1980s style titles and theme music is shown in the United Kingdom, having previously been the previous year in Australia. Sky One airs an unseen 3rd season's episode for the first time. No shown, yes, because we saw this previously because of the Northern Ireland reference and stuff like that. But yeah, what do we have? Debuts. I think we just scroll through all of this. So April. Nothing much standing out there. BBC Two April, Rugrats appearing there, which you did see mentioned before. The Lodge, whatever that is, from Disney apparently. Just a gigolo, oh dear. Right, sharp, peak practice, devil, Towton. Yeah, we're kind of going into the next thing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. Anything else saying April? Oh dear, excuse me. Nope, nothing saying there April there. So that was what was on TV at that time in American television. What did April have in store? The 9th annual WrestleMania. The first WrestleMania ever to be held outdoors in Caesars Palace in Paradise, Nevada. Jim Ross is a commentator. I have no idea who this is. And the Disney Channel celebrates its 10th anniversary there. What else do we have for... Here we have ECW Hardcore TV. Oh gosh, no, it's professional wrestling. Okay. League of Their Own. Okay. That's the... Oh, a sitcom. It's not the film... What else do we have for April? Raven is... No, that's I'm sure there's one featuring a character called Raven with a teenage girl or something like that. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But anyway, you have some other ones here. But that obviously was not the one I was thinking of there. Yep. See some other stuff here. Births, American television. We have. Once again, people I don't know. As I said, I've heard of this person, but don't know anything by them. And yeah, it's going to be nothing much more interesting down there, I don't think. April in video games, which obviously you're going to see what's on the Amiga, but in general in video games, you've got Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting Conversion Kit. Okay. April, Captain Suba 4, Prono, Riva, Tachi. Looks like some kind of football game or something like that. Or soccer, if you will. Crayon Shin-chan. Interesting. Super Star Wars, Desert Strike coming in on the Amiga. We might see that appearing in the actual magazine. We've got Alien Breed again. What else do we have? Star Fox coming in here. X-Men, The Adventures of Willy Beamish. We've seen something about Willy Beamish before. About Sonic 2 still holding on, and Super Mario Land 2. Shin-chan was cute. Oh, okay, cool. Might have to look into that. Temco, baseball or basketball, sorry, and X-Men here. Anything here? April, Mortal Kombat 2 was released. Seventh Guest. Bill Gates' so-called Seventh Guest, the new standard in interactive entertainment. Yeah, CD-ROM drives boosted by Myst and Doom, and Seventh Guest as well. Here. Yeah, so worth noting as well, as I said, is about a year from this point here before Commodore goes bankrupt. So, you know, but science, there's anything science in April? Released the Sibelius music notation programs. Yeah, so I've heard a little bit about that. I haven't used Sibelius myself because it's obviously a music notation. I don't do music notation. I play things on my guitar or play things on the keyboard or click things in my computer and it makes nice sounds and stuff like that. So, you know, I don't use music notation. And important thing here, release version 1.0 of the Mosaic web browser. So if we go back to that, anything for April here? No, let's go see. If you don't know about Mosaic, it is the one that this article about the browser produced by the NCSA for the browser was later renamed C Netscape Navigator, so it wasn't the same one then. Starting in 1995, Mosaic lost market share to Netscape Navigator. Okay. So, but yes, the web browser. Do you remember when the internet used to look like this? I remember when I made a website and it looked very, very similar in a way. You had a picture and then some text with some hyperlinks to other places. This is Mosaic, not the Netscape Navigator one, apparently. Which, if you don't know, if you go to Netscape Navigator, was a proprietary web browser. Netscape Communications. The business demise of Netscape was the central premises in Microsoft's antitrust trial. Okay. Oh yeah, my website looked a little bit more like this. I mean, this is Wikipedia, but yeah, my website definitely had the bright cyan background like this. Oh gosh, I've done it again. decision came too late for Netscape. And yeah, Netscape web browser was succeeded by Netscape Communicator Suite, and Netscape's source code was the base for Netscape developed Mozilla Application Suite, which was later named SeaMonkey. Netscape's Mozilla Suite also served as the base for a browser-only spin-off called Mozilla Firefox. And you may be aware of Firefox. I still use Firefox. Do you remember when Firefox used to be the light, snappy newcomer? It didn't have all this stuff that, Netscape Navigator had. It didn't have all the bloat of Internet Explorer or whatever. It was the fast one, the new unbloated. Yep. Website coding school, yeah. And so, especially with the bright cyan background, that's definitely what part of my website would have looked like. It was on Lycos. Does anybody remember Lycos or Tripod? In fact, yeah, I haven't managed to find my old website, but actually, did I have? I think on one of these hard drives, I might have actually had a saved version of what it looked like. I think I do. I don't know if I showed it on stream, but that might be interesting to show at some point. I have to make sure that it's scrubbed of anything that, I don't want to appear and such like that. But I did show the web comics, which I put up on there. Oh, and just kind of a... I'll get rid of that, and this is the circuit simulator. So we will be getting to the magazine, but I just thought, because I hope everybody's hyped for the stream anniversary, my stream anniversary next week, because as I said, we can look at some more of Metroid Fusion. I can also have a look through some of my older webcomics I drew in my books, but also I found, don't know if this will pop up. It might pop up. I also found this. And we can do a presentation of this. We might not all do it on the one day, because that's quite a lot to look through, but I'm sure Sty remembers this. I think West remembers it as well. It's Lace Neck. My snake amigurumi themed parody of Les Miserables, which shall be being shown. And I have some of the, here's a little bit of some background stuff here. I made some sets and things like that. Because you've seen the pop-up books. I was a little obsessed with pop-up books at some point. And so this is one of the pop-ups I made. Lace Neck, indeed. And this is one of the pop-ups I made. You can see it's folded flat over here. So it's folded flat and it opens up here, here and here to this. So yeah, I was a little bit obsessed with pop-ups for a while, and I made some of my own as the set for this Lace Neck. Don't steal a cake, indeed. But we'll get into that, and hopefully I'll be able to, because I did the parody lyrics that would fit along to the actual music of the musical. I won't necessarily be able to do full presentations of the music of the musical, because of course copyright things, whatever. But I might give you an idea of a little bit of the melody where I remember it a little. A little obsessed, yes, indeed. I haven't even shown the best one. I want to wait to show that one because I'm so proud of that one. Anyhow, but yeah. So anyhow, we should get to the actual Amiga Format magazine where we can see just Dong peeking out over the bottom here. But yeah. And free Amiga art at its best. 4 stunning examples of Amiga graphics. So you had these little postcards, I think, which would come along with the issue as well. This one's got a lemming on it. But yeah, I don't know if they've got the scans of those in the actual thing here. We might be pleasantly surprised. Seize the future. Oh dear, Commodore. Seize the future. Harness the power of your machine with our 6-page guide to the Amiga's future. I have to remind you, 1 year to bankruptcy here. Plus other things here. Anyhow, let us set this up to the 2-page view. And let us have a look. Oh gosh, we have a very tiny special reserve thing here. So it's harder to see what's going on here. What else do we have? Miscellaneous stuff. This kind of looks like the usual kind of thing we got here. Still those terrible joysticks over there. A zapper, some printers. Yeah. And yeah, I got it wrong last time. I said it was non-binary. It's not non-binary. It's a bisexual flag on here, isn't it? So there we go. I got my buys mixed up. Whether it was buy or not buy. To buy or not to buy. That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler to fancy a bunch of people or just not bother with the whole thing of gender. Excuse me. Anyhow, but yeah, we've got some stuff in here. We've got Dong being very heavily featured over there. Like a rainbow, but it doesn't look like it's Rainbow Islands. It's something else. Interesting. But I say here, thought of the month. Ocean and US Gold got together. Would they make a game? Would it really be called Streetwalker 2? So you got Sleepwalker from them, and then maybe Walker, and but still all the same. Not the greatest of jokes there. So, but yeah. So we have Dong here being a big feature. So we might just have to get to looking at Dong here. But oh, I didn't notice this. There's a map, by the way, and the map is actually apparently stylized to look like the Amiga Format logo. I just obviously loaded it up just to make sure. Whoa, no. I saw something. I hope other people didn't see something because it's rather offensive. But anyway, we have Dong to look at. So let's look over here so we can get Dong out. Let me see. Start. That's usually the button to press. Are you ready for Dong, everybody? Has anybody here had any experience with Dong before? Hang on, let's do a little bit of a faster loading, because really all we'll be doing is loading up this, and then this stuff over here. Some other stuff on the disk over here, but we shall click on Dong over here, and Dong flips upside down for some reason. I've been very excited to show off Dong. I hope everybody enjoys my presentation of Dong. And as I said, I know you've all been desperately waiting to see Dong. Oh yes, I've messed it up. Dong has problems with some Amigas. Dong's a little shy, so we need to change this over to something which might work a little better. I mean, you got to make sure Dong has the right environment to work properly. So it doesn't like Amiga 500s, but I think it does work on the 600. We can't push Dong too hard. Oh no, we have to push Dong a little harder, I think, is the actual... Anyway. Fast forwarding. So, are you ready for Dong? If you've never seen Dong before, get ready. And listen to that music as well. William Bell, of course. Graphics by Craig Howard. Who came up with the name? And Simon Leggett. These are the people you have to thank for Dong. Music and sound effects. Yeah, who did this banging track? Carl Jeremy. Copyright 1993. Oh no. The Hidden. Dong is no longer the Hidden. Dong is in full view of everybody. Oh, here's the... Oh, this is just loading up the game now. So there you go. That's your Amiga Format logo thing. Is this just an automatically playing demo thing? Did I just not get to Dong in time so it went off without me? You always got to keep your Dong under control. Otherwise it just might go off. But let's see if Dong was a seminal hit. Or whether it was a flop. Still loading. Enough for me to make some bad puns. This is the Hab zone, apparently. Dilly's Donut. As well, apparently. This is Dong. No, Dong is out of control. Dong has got away from me. Oh dear, Dong is not letting me play with it. Gosh, do I... Ah, well that wasn't quite what I was intending to happen. My Dong had an issue. Start, yep. I think now I might have some control. That was supposed to be maybe like a demo version of it. Dong decided to take matters into its own hands. It's just the way. So here we go. So you collect diamonds, they turn into odd symbols. Oh, you can duck and turn into a duck. But you already are a duck because you're Dong the duck. And Dong is exhausted all the time, it seems. Dong must work hard. So here we see Dong going up. Dong's having a hard time going up. Just needs a little bit more persuasion. You can do it, Dong. I believe in you. And Dong meeting little resistance on the way. Hello, Destroyer. Yes, and unfortunately, this game is called Dong, so we're getting some innuendo. I don't know how you feel about innuendo, but I hope you're not too off-put by it. Yeah, look. Oh gosh, Dong didn't like whatever that was. I think that was electricity. Don't get your Dong too near to electricity. Or whatever that is. I don't know, that looks dangerous. You can take that too. Indeed. Hello, Erodian as well. As I said, content warning, lots of innuendo. Because we're looking at Dong. And, I don't know. Dong at the moment... Would I say Dong was easy or hard? I don't know. I seem to be having some issues. So maybe Dong's a little hard? Oh yeah. Or maybe Dong is just not Dong just doesn't want to play along with me. Ah, gosh. Dong is very sensitive, it seems. Oh, gosh. You have to be careful to protect your Dong from all flying objects and stuff like that, because they don't react well to being hit by flying objects. Oh gosh. Dong just can't catch a break here. Oh yes, I do have certain things I can select. I've got a bomb I can use. I think I have to go into duck mode and then push it. No, I don't have a bomb I can use. Oh, there's more stuff down here. Gosh. See, I don't know whether the problem is whether Dong is too hard or too sensitive. To be quite honest with you. Loading again. Dong takes a long time afterwards to get back to getting into action. Carry on, Katie, indeed. Dong. Yeah. Oh dear. Please don't take this as a new norm for the stream, by the way. As you can see, I can go well overboard with the puns. Damn. Yeah, Dong just gets a little... As I said, Dong is just too sensitive. It just can't take very much pain, it seems. Dang it. There's a door here. Can I go in the door? I don't know that I can go in the door. Ah, gosh, the skull thing. I have to admit, I'm not very taken by Dong, to be quite honest. Dong isn't really doing anything for me. Well, there's a float thing, but I don't think I can get the float thing. Oh, hang on, wait a minute. You can jump on these. But you can't jump on... Oh dear. But you can't jump... What are we doing here, game? Dong, you're out of control. That's cute. That's very cute. Ah, gosh. Boo indeed. I don't know if I'm supposed to do anything over here, or there's just like a secret. Anyhow. Can I go back? Thank you. Hang on, can I go through here? Yes! Oh dear. Yeah, Dong can't really stretch that far, it seems. Unfortunately, Dong came up a little bit short. Oh dear. to the top again. I have no idea where I'm going here. I think Dong is just a little bit aimless. Yeah, Dong is just pretty much happy to go wherever, I think. Oh, you can't land on those. Fine. Interestingly, these things I'm collecting look a bit like diamonds, but it says at the top stars. So I think they still have to figure out what they're doing with the game. This is an early demo, of course. Dong's not quite ready to come out just yet. You need to take time with Dong. Make sure it's ready before... It's no Zool, and that's saying something. That is definitely saying quite a bit. I mean, you thought Zool had nothing much going for it. Dong is not to my taste, I think. But I will play with Dong here just until Dong runs out of energy again. Oh gosh. And then we can move on. Because, you know, it's fair enough, you've got to give things a try. If you don't give things a try, you don't know, and turns out Dong isn't for me. No, I can't. Well, at least this Dong. I mean, maybe... You can never say never, can you? One day maybe there'll be a Dong that comes along which I actually enjoy playing with, but you know, at the moment I just haven't found one. Anyhow, this is well, no looks very, very good. I'll go to the no place. That looks less scary. Apparently you still get skulls and things like that. Yeah, Dong. Wow, Dong less exciting than Zool. And we also have other things on here, but I'm not quite sure what they are. So if we keep that there at the moment and just have a look and see, gosh, what we have over here. So this is Dong. How to control your duck. Yep, got a bunch of stuff. So multimedia demo. Oh gosh, zoomed in too far. To quit the demo, press Ctrl and C. There's a better idea to remove the disk and turn your machine off and on to fully reset it. Oh, multimedia feature on page 29. We arranged for Phil South to do a little demonstration of what multimedia is all about. It's not tremendously impressive. Burn. What a burn, huh? Anyhow. If you've never come across multimedia before, the best way to learn is to experience it. A little like Dong in that way. Using it is simple. Well, yeah, so I think we just like click on a bunch of things. We can see some things. But yeah, I hope you like your little taste of Dong there. As I said, it's not really for me, but maybe you enjoyed it. Digital Illusions can load 24-bit true color images. It does not need a 24-bit display card in order to work. Okay. Okay, so you can see what it can do in the example illusions drawer. So I'm not going to play around with it too much. Apparently it's a hog for memory and takes some time to do things and whatever. So we can see what the examples are like for this. Don't just go nicking stuff from the cover disk and passing it off as your own work. Wow, look. Because you would be breaking the law. Okay, so I didn't make any of this. I'm not responsible for Dong or anything else here. So if we go back over here, we'll leave Dong alone now. I think we've had enough Dong. But this is the digital. This is the application up here, the digital illusions, which we won't really look at. The example illusions we might want to look at, and the multimedia we might want to look at here as well. Let's have a look at the example illusions. I have a feeling this is just going to be like pictures. Yeah, some pictures. So what you can do, you can do this apparently, which is taking its time to load. You can twist things around. Very fancy. You can also do whatever this is going to be. You can add lens flares to things. You can do this over here. Is this going to be embossing? Yep, you can do some embossing with images and stuff. You've got cup 2 here, which indeed looks like a cup. I mean, if you pick the right colours, this could be very, very trans background for something, couldn't it? Any trans people out there who enjoy like their coffee or such like that, then this is a good image for you to just modify to have a bit of blue, maybe a little bit of white in it, and 2 cups, 1 pharaoh. Indeed, I don't necessarily want to think about the implications of that. And there's another version of a cup, which is this has got the blue part of it as well. So yeah, maybe you take this blue. This is actually very trans-coloured, isn't it? Thinking about it now. So maybe a blend of the two there would be a good background for a trans person who's into their coffee and stuff like that. And we also have the multimedia. Gosh, look at this amazing multimedia presentation. I bet you can't just wait to see how amazing this is going to be, especially since they bigged it up so much in the magazine, saying it wasn't very impressive. But here we go. Yeah. Hang on. Let me nudge the music down a little bit. Yeah. Rave 92 by B. Mitchell. What you're listening to is the work of B. Mitchell. It's a Pro Tracker module, and despite the odd poor sample, oh gosh, they're really making this sound brilliant, aren't they? It's one of the best pieces of music that we've ever received. Thanks, Mr. B. Multimedia without music is a very flat experience. Music tends to cover up those odd pauses between different stages of production and keeps the end user happy. Visit out at your peril. What's Amiga Vision? Amiga Vision by Commodore. Good points. Icon controlled, fast results, can control Laserdisc video players. Bad points. Manual is very thick, quite uncommon. Scala Multimedia. Very easy to pick up, can control a lot of external hardware, can play any length of animation, but costs a lot, needs a big Amiga. Gosh, Deluxe Video 3. Very cheap indeed. Very easy to pick up. A good beginner's program. Bad points, no control of external hardware. A bit slow sometimes. I can say a bit like me, but I can control hardware occasionally. Do well with the mouse right here. Oh, Showmaker can control a video toaster. Easy to fine-tune productions. Loads animations as they're played. But interactivity is pure. Flickers like crazy. Oh dear. We can also have a look at a picture. Let's have a look at the picture. Ah, gosh. This is from Showmaker, apparently. This is what Showmaker looks like, everybody. Cool. Do you have Deluxe Video as well? Let's have a look at that. That's what Deluxe Video looks like. Scala Multimedia. Looks like this. Very nice colour scheme. And then Amiga Vision looks like this, which is an interesting GUI, I have to say. But yeah. Mucho multimedia. And I think that's it. Thank you very much, Chaos. Fun fact, Chaos is good. Bam. Got him. Anyhow, now that we've been completely wowed, yes, I think I have had my fill of dong. As I said, this dong here is definitely not for me, you know. So if you're moving on from this here, probably the greatest pack in the world. What a way to sell it, isn't it? Just imagine going with somebody, hi, I've got the greatest vacuum cleaner to sell you right here. And they're like, sorry, did you say it was the greatest? No, I said it was the greatest vacuum cleaner you've ever had. But, there we go. Commodore launched first A1200 pack. It's a comic relief pack. So obviously it's got Sleepwalker. Yeah, there's Sleepwalker there. Comic relief edition of Amiga Format. Okay, neat. Donation of £25 from the £399 bundle goes to the charity. So not a lot. But then obviously we know that they're suffering somewhat. And yeah, this is generally what people look like on Red Nose Day or Comic Relief here in UK. They all wear silly things on their nose, and if you're lucky, you may have a dress down day or such like that. It's amazing. And here's there's Right Said Fred over there. That's Angus Deaton. Gosh. And Lenny Henry over here, and somebody in a tomato. Joanna Lumley in the middle here. Jackie Brambles. Not sure who that is on there. Yeah, but moving on. At long last, A1200 HDs. A divil of a time. What's that? Look at the way this is spelled here. Little divil. 3 years to develop. And it looks like this. The next release from Gremlin Graphics, the team behind the console-beating Zool. It's all about a young boy who wanders into the underworld, only to find that a curse has been placed upon him which prevents him from escaping. Okay, it looks maybe point-and-clicky. This is isometric here as well, so I'm not quite sure exactly what's going on there, but interesting. Absolute power can be yours. Yes, please. Looks like Amiga Power. Okay. Oh, they had Dong on the cover of that one as well. Dong getting everywhere. Gosh. Oh no, I just think something down here. We've got A-Train. So if you like your train games, here's a A-Train game for you. Ha ha ha, get it? A-Train game. Never mind. Put the joypad away there. What else do we have? We have big games on show at the Amiga Format Live things, 7th to 9th of May. So in a couple of issues, we'll probably see some things from that. Just say yes to games. While the tabloid press have turned their wrath on computer games and decided they are responsible for the poor state of the nation, Liverpool drug education team Healthwise have turned to them for help. DrugFacts is a piece of edutainment software that is designed to keep kids both amused with computer games while being informed about the dangers of drugs at the same time. Gosh, if I can find that out, we might have a look at that. But yeah, the tabloids, just ignore the tabloids. It's best for everything, really. I mean, according to like tabloids and other newspapers, I'm utterly, totally scary, don't you know? Me. Look at how scary I am. I'm totally frightening. I bet you're quaking in your boots right now. Anyhow, GB reroute, okay. Cheaper reported in the last month. Meow. It's $49.95 and not $79.95 as we've established. Beyond backgrounds, amazing. But something caught my eye over here. Apparently, Amiga owners have known for months that Zool is good enough to be an arcade machine, but now Bell Fruit Manufacturing have caught onto the fact too. Just imagine having one of these. Summer 1993 will see the kicking mutant. Okay, kicking and... Let's see, the ninja mutant. Okay, I'm reading things wrong. Kicking and spinning his way across many a seafront and town centre arcade as Zool coin-up is launched. Play will strongly resemble the Amiga version. Oh well, never mind. But additional features will be incorporated, including over 100 levels of arcade action. Wow. If you finish the computer version, start saving those 50p pieces. I wonder if these were ever produced in a large quantity. I think it's time to start looking over the internet to see if anybody has a Zool arcade cabinet. Because look at this. That's your conversation starter right there. My word, A-Travel gets new life. What's this? Sim life. You can have a... It looks like a bat head, but they're eating flowers, and then butterfly and lizard tail. This looks something like Westwood draw, I think. We have civilization over here as well. Free expression. Okay. Lemmings take over the world. Of course, no. Please note, last month we used a picture of a lemming in our reviews of Art Expression and Page Setter 3. This was done by kind permission of Psygnosis, who hold copyright on the lemming's name and image. So don't go using lemmings in anything else, because they'll come after you. Wow, look at this. Jellicle cats come out tonight. Jellicle cats come one, come all. The Jellicle moon is shining bright. Jellicles come to the Jellicle ball. Hee hee hee. It's a stallion down here. Anyhow. We have Smash TV 2. And Mario reaches the Amiga. That's Luigi. Wow, Mario. Possibly the most overrated character in the world. Makes down to the Amiga. Let's just wallow in this little. Mario. Mario, everybody. That's Mario. So yes, Mario is missing. The prove as popular on its Amiga as Nintendo, not as an edutainment software, though, really. Anyhow. Totally Mario. Ooh, you've got something over here. Arcade Museum. Is this Zool? He's so overrated indeed. And Zool? Well, everybody knows about Zool. Museum of the Arcade. Even says Zuru in Japanese on the page. Let me just get this up so other people can bask in the glory that is Zool. We have some zebras on here as well. But yeah, let's go and have a look at this over here. So Zool, this is Japanese here. Oh gosh, this is Zuru. If you're wondering. So that looks slightly different to what was in the picture. Wow, 2 players. alternating. Okay. Mono. Oh dear. Zool description. A platform game where you control a ninja ant. Upright cabinet, yeah. Very rare. There are no known instances of this game owned by one of our active members. Wow. Incredibly rare. Wanted. No active members have added this machine to their wish list. Oh, it says everything, doesn't it? Oh, gosh. Rarity and popularity independently are not necessarily indications of value. So yeah, nobody of the 11,579 members of the Video Arcade Preservation Society own this here. So yeah, it seems like it's quite rare. Though, oh, look, PCB image. Oh, I was expecting a little bit more, to be quite honest. So this is what Zool runs on here. Does this look like it's an Amiga, though? I mean, it's got a lot of chips on it. I doubt it's going to be an Amiga and such like that, but that's what I was just expecting, just having an Amiga stuck in the box there. But yeah, if anybody knows their arcade PCBs and such like that, then maybe they can enlighten us on what we might be looking at here. Otherwise, oh gosh, side art image. They got a more cutesy kind of look. It's all right there. Interesting. Oh, sorry, it's not going to work properly. Why do you do this? It says full name Zool, Ninja of the Nth Dimension. This is the character from Ghostbusters. This is not this Zool. Oh, look, it's got a kind of different look to it as well. It looks like they've almost completely reworked it. But it still has Chuppa Chups. It still has Chuppa Chups. But yeah, they definitely reworked the graphic of Zool here. And it looks like maybe some of the other graphics too. Created as a rival to Sega's Sonic the Hedgehog with Amiga 1200. And that's all I have to say about it. But yeah, thank you for looking that up, Starly. It seems like it did exist, and obviously people have got photos of it, but it's apparently very rare. I was hoping to see... Wow, UPL released 34 different machines in our database under this trade name. Okay, that's not 34 of these. I wonder how many of these were actually produced. So yeah, 6,556 unique titles, 153,000 and so machines owned by all these people, and not one of them has a Zool arcade cabinet. So there you go. I'm just going to test her. Sorry, it's testing a thing. It might break things. I don't think it did break things. Wasn't a very good test that I did anyway. Never mind. So, got some stuff over here. Looks like some arty kind of stuff. People in different walks of life who use their Amiga for their professional work. Astounding artist. CPS system. Okay, well, I don't know anything about arcade motherboards, but is that generally a well-known one or what? But yeah, so we have things going on here. This temple is moving in a very interesting fashion indeed. Okay. Oh, I think I see what... Yeah, okay. I think one temple might be wrestling with the other temple. We have organic pictures, indeed. And Phil is hoping to get an Arts Council grant to produce an animation that is sensuous and organic. Oh, gosh. This piece was created for the cover of the Orb's 1992 album, UF Orb. Okay, well, there we go. They had some kind of fame there. And of course, they're in Amiga format. That's all the fame you need. Here we go. Premiere Manager. Ashcom. And yeah, what is this? Just what is multimedia? Multimedia explained. You've heard about the latest revolution in computing. People are forever waffling about linking the power of CD-ROMs with stereo sound in order to produce interfaced. Here comes that word. Okay. Thank you, Meridian. Multimedia extravaganza. So what's it all about? What's it all mean to you? Isn't it rather expensive? The longest lasting buzzword in history, indeed. And this person has text projected onto their face as well as some other picture or something. I don't know what's going on there. Master the media. Oh gosh. The dictionary definition, multimedia, the use of a combination of different media or communication, simultaneous presentation. Indeed. Commodore definition, the ability to input, create, manipulate, and then output text, graphics, audio, and video on one machine using one user interface. It's the marketing copy used to launch the CD-TV. The person in the streets definition. I think it's got something to do with CDs, sound, and CDs and stuff. Yes. So, yes. How many CD-ROM styles are there? Gosh, compact disc, read-only media. I thought it was read-only memory, but... or, yes, here you go, read-only memory, depending on who you believe. Gosh, have I been lied to all this time? All CD format discs look the same, with the exception of Sony's mini disc. Is mini disc actually a CD, though? Not sure about that. XA format, CD-ROM, CD-I, and CD-TV. Yes. CD plus graphics, isn't that? CD-TV, Commodore Dynamic Total Vision. It now seems to be being redefined almost daily by Commodore, standalone or Amiga add-on. It provides a low-cost entry into massive storage, fast access, and combinations of graphics, music, and text, although it sadly suffers from the market preoccupation with full-screen, full-motion video. Still, it's clearly the precursor to the now certain CD-ROM-based games market, either via a portable Amiga or an Amiga-based console. Yeah. I for interactive, and it's always a lowercase I, by the way. Oh gosh, there's teeth over there. Multimedia, do it yourself. Sex Pistols. So basically the Wikipedia entries for Sex Pistols here for some reason. And the future is it Lemmings? Is manic reworking of Lemmings all multimedia has to offer? Oh gosh. And gosh, look at these pictures. We've seen that before, haven't we? Raving about the wonders of CD-TV titles such as A Bun for Barney, 79% in Amiga Format 39, isn't going to win thousands of new followers for CD-TV. It's not exactly the sort of exciting new interactive title you've been waiting for, is it? I don't know, Bun for Barney was quite good. Yeah. So yes, I think this is kind of explaining some of the downfall of Commodore here. Most Amiga commentators are deliberately unaware of what's happening in other markets, PCs, Macs, business, and the real-world environment. That's why Amiga enthusiasts can't understand why businessmen don't rush out and buy Amigas right now, because nobody has put the right argument forward for using Amigas for industry and commerce. The cost of incompatibility with PC world, even many of the PCs are outdated within 4 months of rising on the desk, outweighs the ease of use and productivity that savings that Amigas offer. Yeah. Oh, look, it's got Amos written down here as well. So you can make your own things with Amos, you can. It's not really going to sell multimedia to people, though. I think something went a little wrong with their capture here. This is an example image from DPaint 4. Similar results can be had from the basic versions. I don't know if this is what you kind of want to be advertising, though. You can produce a garbled mess too, with multimedia. Who is using it? Try this for one of those classic paradoxes. Because Amiga-based systems are not perceived as an industry standard, there is a lack of enticing stories from users to show how dramatic the possibilities are. And because there aren't many strong user stories, there's an increased perception the Amiga is in fact a business-worthy machine. Yes. So, even though Commodore is called CBM or Commodore Business Machines, they're kind of failing in business stuff, and they're failing on multiple fronts, it seems, at this point. And PCMCIA, the new flexible friend. So yeah, add-on cards and stuff like this. Pick a card. These are RAM cards, it seems. So what does PCMCIA stand for? Please call me concerning internal architecture, or Personal Computer Memory Card International Association, that's the one. Or Patrick can meet Carol in Arbor Oath. Idea. What's the memory capacity of the biggest Mitsubishi SRAM card being given away? Gosh, that's a tough one. What's the new Amiga Format staff writer's name? Is it Joseph Stalin? Gosh, could it be John Major, maybe? That's a difficult one. I don't think I'm going to win one of these cards. Never mind. Screenplay. Get yourself connected. Look at this intense focus on this game. Is it possible to play games against a Texan while he's still in Texas and you're still in your front room in Walthamstow? Yes, it certainly is. It's incredible. And Amiga Format can tell you all you need to know about how to play online games, online with a hyphen in the middle, of course. Wonderful. Plus, find out how you can play 3 of these intercontinental games for free for a whole week. Gosh, oh, we got flashback here. Yeah, I'm going to have to look at that at some point. Wicked toys for wicked boys and girls they've made. Still, they're not covering non-binary people here, but they decided to go for boys and girls here as well now. So we got slightly more people can enjoy these wicked toys. And instead of having the Mario picture being haunted by a demon, and instead of being just a blank page, we now have some kind of demon staff thing being held by somebody by a castle of some kind. They're still just selling hard drives and PCMCIE cards and stuff like that. What is this over here? Before you start playing online games, you'll need several things: an Amiga, a modem, a telephone line, and software. The first should be no problem for most readers. The second, more or less any modem should be suitable. But to get maximum performance, it should be capable of sending data at 2,400 bits per second. That's all you need for your online games. Get online for free. Play 3 games for nothing for a whole week. So Air Warrior, Federation, and Multi-User Dungeon. So, yeah. We have Air Warrior. You can fly planes against people. And the multi-user dungeon, this is like, as far as I understand it, like precursors to things like NetHack and all that business, wasn't it? And the roguelikes, and Rogue, of course. And so this is kind of your... I think that's kind of where this kind of thing comes in, isn't it? I don't know. I may be mistaken on some of it. Obviously not a graphical interface here, but I think it's kind of where the lineage of those kind of things goes, isn't it? Global War. Bulletin board. You've got Space Invaders you can load up and play here. You encounter a kobold. It is carrying a dagger. It has a wooden shield. It has 15 hit points. Look at the kobold. Will you fight it? Yes or no? Yes. It gets the first swing. It hits you for 15 hit points. The kobold killed you. It gets all your gold. Look at this absolutely wonderful, wonderful kobold. Quick, Katie, run away. Ah, gosh. I like their trousers. They're very fancy. Please don't eat the modems. What? Yeah, don't be unpleasant to people online. Even at the start, they say, please be nice to people online. It didn't work. Flashback, yeah, we can be at some point looking at this, as I say, because it's pretty awesome. And this is Conrad doing some gymnastics and things like that. It's good to see in motion as well, because it's very good fluid animation. So yeah, and they go at 93% as well. What else do we have here? The Chaos Engine review. Given a lot of pages to that, but only 90%. Some might find it's all a bit too derivative. Okay. Gosh, please center. Creatures. Oh yes, this is an interesting one. Don't know if we saw a demo of it, but I remember there being demos of this available. So I think you control some of these things. Oh yes, that's one being sawn to pieces, as you can see here. So you don't want to go over here. But yeah, some more stuff happening there, and I hope there is something here that takes your fancy. Finish a level, you visit this brassy-looking witch. What does that mean? She'll give you some power-ups in exchange for the creatures you've grabbed on the last level. Okay, so I think you're that creature. You might save some other creatures. I don't know. I can't remember. Bard's Tale. Oh, look, it's Zool. Universal Computer Direct Mail Order Systems. My word. Look at Zool. Breaking through. Oh, they're even doing CDTVs here. A-Train. I mean, I don't think it's for me, but people might enjoy their trains and train games and such like that. So this is some train stuff going on, and somebody looking like that. 84%. Wow, we have different different cover for the Games Master magazine here. It's a Monster. It is the latest addition to the highly informative and frequently amusing video games organ, Games Master. Interesting. Win a trip to Legend Quest plus £1,000 of Sega games. Amazing. And like Street Fighter 2 Level 7 Expert Guide. My word. Mutant League Football. See how Ryu doing this, Chun-Li doing that, and looks like we Dalsim and Blanca here, wouldn't it? Free, presented with the issue is a set of 4 Street Fighter 2 postcards. Look, you could have got these postcards as well. The cards are fully functional and can be sent through Her Majesty's post. There are 8 in the set. Oh no. So they only give you 4 of them and you have to interact with other people if you want to get all of them, or just buy more magazines. Oh, Alien 3. This is... I did play a demo of this, didn't I? Is this the one I played a demo of? I can't remember. There's Alien 3 here with Ripley fighting against an alien. 70%, oh dear. Knob music, which you can switch off in favour of the okay but sparse sound effects. Indeed. So, extra absolute power. With the next issue of Amiga Power comes absolute power. So yeah, I don't know if we saw this. Amiga Power guide game to every Amiga game ever. But what issue was that actually from? April's issue. What issue is it from? Because we've looked at some of the Amiga Format, Amiga Power magazines. We need to get back to that at some point. Gosh, we need to get back to a lot of things at some point, but you know. Transantarctica sounds like a great place, apart from it probably looks a bit too cold. Yeah, it looks a bit too cold. Oh dear. Very French apparently. So Wes sent me a video from, I think Polygon, wasn't it, about French games and why they might be a little bit weird and stuff like that. So this thing is pro trans bears, indeed. I'm sure you are. It's a good game in there somewhere, but it's struggling to get out. Buying and selling slaves is rather unethical and unnecessary to the game. There's probably a reason why, if it's like one of these French artistic kind of games. Anthracite mine. Interesting. Crystal Kingdom Dizzy. He flies through the air with the greatest of ease, that daring young egg wearing no dungarees. Yeah, one of the only places in the game, I think maybe the only place in the game, you actually use your whip. But you do use the whip so they can put it on the cover art. 65%. Okay. The other Dizzy games came out for less than £8, and there really isn't enough here to justify an extra 12 gold coins. It's Space Crusade over here as well. Abandoned Places 2. Did we see this? I mean, we've seen things like it. I know, it's not standing out to me. But yeah, you can see how this would probably go if I was going to play it. Looks interesting. What is this? The skull belongs to Nookie Bear. Just show that nobody's safe from an evil what? No, we've seen things like it. But the one that I played last week that was like it, I didn't seem to do too badly at it actually. Just kind of needed more actual, wanting to go into playing that kind of game for me to actually do much good, I think. So we got some kind of bug thing coming out here. Yeah, it's quite a pose, isn't it? Interesting graphics. It's a shame we can't see it in the right thing. Oh, they ride on a dinosaur or something as well. It's interesting. What else do we have here? Oh, it's Gordon Howard again. International truck racing. Anything else I want to zoom in on here? No, I think that's about it. International truck racing. Look at this. It's a little dangerous. But 41%. It's not very good, apparently. Though I don't know if we can trust James Leach. Can't remember why I don't like them from last week. But I remember I wasn't too keen on them from last week for some reason. Some baseball, some Prince of Persia. People might know some Prince of Persia. There's Hudson Hawk again. Robin Hood Legend Quest. Interesting. By Codemasters. Okay, is this their... Yeah, there was a Super Robin Hood that they did before, wasn't there? So I don't know if this is derived from that or not. Grand Amiga Format quiz for April when a great sporting day out. Cool, so we could do go motor racing at Brands Hatch. Wow. Spend a day at Brands Hatch taking part in the Super Trial. Briefing session and safety tips. Get a seat in a sports saloon to get used to the track. Before progressing onto a single-seater racing car in the afternoon. Then 12 timed laps in a Formula First car. There you go. Is that what they call them? Do they call them Formula First cars? Anyhow, play a round of golf. Or you can have a tour of Wembley Stadium. Get a football signed by Gaza or Gary Lineker. No, is that? It's not Gary Lineker, is it? Somebody else, isn't it? Who is that? I can't remember. But Gaza. And tennis lesson by... I don't know if it's anybody famous or anything like that, but there you go. What's the 19th hole on a golf course? Don't they usually only have 18 holes? What are they... What answer do they want? And boy, look at this question. Who was the first black man to win Wimbledon? What nationality was Fangio? Which two English Premier League clubs has Frenchman Eric Cantona played for? What is a one-wood also known as? Which tennis player was the frequent companion of Cliff Richard during the early 80s? Who was the last English driver to win the Formula One title before Mansell? Which club did Graham Souness manage before Liverpool? Did Bobby Moore play for West Ham or Fulham in the 1975 FA Cup final? And what is the highest position a British skier has finished in a World Cup downhill? Clubhouse bar. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it made some kind of sense there. Most of these questions I don't care about the answer to. We've got some more Amos stuff here. We've got a different Soccer Kid cartoon as well. It looked like it might be slightly racist, but let's have a look anyway. So... a database? Oh, gosh. Just what I always wanted to do. I want to make a database. But yeah, this is like arrays. I think the dim thing or dimension things is like an array. Yeah, but let's have a look and see. Wow, yeah, so I'm not going to read us out. Watch the hat. Blam! Oh dear, they hit their hat and then they run into a cactus and the soccer kid says, "Wow, my first hat trick." Ah, gosh. Anyway, so this is, if you type this out, you can make a database. And yeah, there we go. Street Fighter 2. Place the cursor on Blanca, but don't press the fire button to select him. Now type in patience, and the screen should flash. If you now start the game using any character, you can press F10 to restore your energy to full. Oh yeah, more of this The Legend of Kyrandia thing. Hired guns. Big hand. This is very fancy looking. This is Shadow of the Beast, I think. 3 maybe? Mother Mayhem. It's Lemmings. It's like, how do you do a level in Lemmings? Populous down here. Let's be serious. What are we getting serious with today? We have graphics thing. CPU. Oh, Motorola 6830. You can add to it. Okay. Well, I hope Taz has a good time. And I hope you have a good trip and stuff. Yeah, I think we just have to go through to see what it. Look, that's an image, isn't it? That's quite an image. Oh gosh, I don't like the look of this. Why is there an eyeball amongst all this fruit? I don't like it. And yeah, we still got this going on. For some reason, I don't know why. We have some cartoon things going on here. Ooh, Dream Machine Mac format. And then Lemmings again. This is the same Lemmings demo, is it? I think. Interesting. Accelerators, yeah, some extra processing you can put into there. A hard drive, which, you know, doesn't really have the aesthetics, does it? It is a box. Can do, which I think that's a multimedia thing, yeah. So, but this person is using it to lay out some electronics or something, it seems. Excuse me. Directories. Pro Punter. Will help you win horse races or something. I don't know. I don't know. I hope it's good for, wow, $99.95. Gosh, I think the people making the most money here are going to be the people actually selling the software. Amiga software, remember this, then scan this. What is the penguin saying? Quality color scanner for the price of a black and white one. I don't know why they're orange. But here, oh no, we got diamond. Oh no. Oh gosh. Are we ready for diamond? I'd forgotten about diamond. Video backup system. Video backup system to any VCR into a reliable, inexpensive backup device for your Amiga. Store large floppy disk collections or even an entire hard disk on videotape. Interesting. So, phono connectors on one side and phono things on the other side. Interesting. Somehow it uses video to store things. Okay. Oh no. We'll be ready. Oh gosh, there's an explosion or something going on here. Oh dear. If there's one thing I enjoy, it's reading my fan mail, such as this one from the MD of AE Developments Limited. What are you wearing here, Captain? There seems to be a lot of pretenders to the throne. I tested the other service pledges and ended up in the Trading Standards Office. From now on, I'm back with Diamond. Well, Mr. Agar, I'm surprised you ever doubted us. The one problem about sitting on a throne, as Liz was saying the other day, is people trying to knock you off. Never a day goes by without some sort of assassination attempt or another. Just try to remember what's going on in the world at this time. just try to remember all that kind of setting the scenes that I've done for you. And they think this is appropriate. Oh, it was only a stick of dynamite. That's no problem, not even a scratch. Anyway, back to work. Can't hang around here all day. I have to pop over to the US of A to pick up a massive shipment of Amiga hard disk drives. Indeed. Oh, there's more. There's more. Ah, with my X-ray vision, I can see all the stock is arriving at my Portsmouth branch for my mammoth sale on Saturday, March the 19th. Oh, gosh. Here we are in good old New York. There you go, sir. A check for... Is that just like £500,000? Not even dollars. For all the hard drives you've got. Thank you, Captain. I can now guarantee that every Amiga user in the UK can get a hard disk at the recommended retail price by Amiga Shopper last month of £180. You should make a nice profit, and look at the face. £180? You must be kidding. I pledge now, as I always have, that my fans get the best prices available. £149.95, not a penny more. You have got to be the most generous man I have ever met. You always get the lowest prices from me and pass the savings on to your fans. Gosh. Thank you. That's why my software club now is over 100,000 members. I love them, and they love me, and that's why Diamond will always be #1. Where is he standing? I've had a look to see. I mean, I probably couldn't find it on a map for you right now, but I've had a look to see where the Statue of Liberty is. It's on an island in the middle of a bunch of water. Where is Captain Diamond here standing? I mean, somebody who knows New York a little better than me might have some kind of idea, but I have a feeling he's just standing in the water. He can fly, yes. Where's this other guy standing then? Anyhow, moving on. User color. Music learning. I don't know how this is helping with music learning, but it does look pretty. Large and hairy blue ape. They don't look very hairy. They look very... the opposite of hairy. You know, I can tell they're not hairy. I can see their belly button. Anyhow. Mail order buying with confidence. Although high street retailers may be the most obvious place to buy an Amiga and its software, the place you'll find the best advice and after-sale service is your local independent computer retailer. This kid is ripping this guy off, apparently. You've seen it here first. What else do they have in the background or under here? CD players, it looks like. Can we make out anything else that's in the background? They obviously have to keep behind the glass because it's so precious. It's like label makers, or are they phones, or what's going on there? I don't know. A chess! You've got to keep the chess locked away. If you don't keep the chess locked away, then it'll be stolen, really, really quickly. These. I don't know what I'm looking at here. That's a computer over there, but look, it's a boombox. But yeah, I can't really make out a lot of what's here. And this is obviously like chessboards or whatever, but the horses I'll get out. You'll steal the knights from there, will you? Is that what you're saying? Okay, it's top 10 mail order ships. Before you send any money, ring the supplier. Horses will get. Oh yes, you got to keep them locked away. Ring the supplier to confirm the product that you want is in stock. Find out hidden extras. Beware of companies that do not include an address in their advertisement. Beware of any company that is always on an answering machine. If you are ordering goods more than £100 in value, always try to use a credit card if you can. Use a crossed check. Indeed. If the worst comes to the worst, you can always go to your local small claims court or get legal advice from the Citizens Advice Bureau. Indeed. So Amiga Format Star Buys. It's just saying this is a mail order thing. No accessories. What is this? If your bedroom, lounge, or study, or wherever is anything like the AF office is, you'll be needing a dust cover for your Amiga. Oh, gosh. So you had these super ones designed in a nice grey colour that's just bound to be all the rage in 1993. Of course, grey. And knowing that coordination is the key to style, we created matching mouse mats and disc wallets as well. The covers and wallets are resilient and water resistant, small Coke spillages, not computing in the bath. The mouse mat is, well, sort of flat and grey actually, but truly fabtastic fashion. Get them now or get them later. See, I notice how they say here, what is it? Coordination is the key style. We've created matching mouse mats as well. Now, forgive me. Maybe I'm just... Maybe the contrast is just like way too high on my monitor here. But what is matching about the mouse mat and these? They couldn't even iron them or steam them for the picture. I mean, I realise this flag here is unironed and stuff, but I am an amateur. And I'm not trying to sell anything. Oh, gosh. Anyhow. You have all this stuff. Amiga... sorry, Amos thing here, as I said. Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. This is the Amos thing, which they've got right down there. Let me do a zoom in. You probably don't need me to do this. But, see, this one's ring bound. The version I've got is definitely not ring bound. But yes, 1993 or thereabouts. Okay, supplied book is perfect bound. Is this what they call this then? Perfect bound? It's definitely not a ring bound like the other one. So yes, this is my original. As you can see, it's a little bit curled at the top there and such like that. But all in all, in fairly good order. It's a test printing, yeah, maybe. But yeah, all in all, it's in pretty good order. This was for... Let's see... I noticed on one of the things that I looked at, it was saying it was for the 1.2 release. This is for It just goes in straight into introduction on here and doesn't say what is new to the whatever release of Amos. So I think this is kind of like an original, but you know, issue of the thing here. Yeah, first printed June 1990, revised November 1991 is what I've got here. Obviously 1993 is roughly when I would have gotten it from out of this magazine here. Yeah, Amos history. So the history here is saying 1990 version 1.1 released. Oh, September 1990 version 1.2 released. And then the compiler and Amos 3D in here as well. So I don't think it's exact version of it that I had on in the PDF. But yeah, I would asked my parents very nicely if they could spend £13.95 for me, plus postage and packaging, which would have been I don't know how much, in order to get that lovely book, so I could start programming my first attempts at programming. Subscriptions here. Maybe you can get all those things. Gosh, look at that wall of... Oh, no, hang on. Blah, 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 blah. Here we go. Nothing went wrong there. So we have back issues and subscriptions and stuff here. And we have a big wall of text and such like this too. We have the PD update. So what do they have over here? Fast fret. Oh, some kind of guitar software, huh? Okay, so if you want to play rock, blues, or jazz, you can go for one of these pentatonic or blues scales or some various other scales I've got here, and it tells you where to play on the neck to get these scales. And then, what's it? Power text, word processor. Looks very basic, yeah. Virtual windows. Okay. So I'll just read out what they said, because I'm not sure what it is. This is not a program that can be easily categorized. Matt Hall set out to remove the need for all the little bits of paper in his life and ended up with an Amiga organizer program. That's what this is, apparently. So you have wake up, eat, sleep. Often some other bits and things like that. So yeah, Castle Kumquat. Okay. So the King's Fruit Picker. You have to go to get fruit from the castle. Entity. I can't quite tell what's going on there. Polyet, is that? I don't know. Mammoth Animations. Mammoth Animations. Ah, dear. Anyhow. Virus-free engineer's kit. Oh, this is interesting. CPU, 68,000. So you got some things to test, some benchmarking stuff and whatever. Interesting. Kitchen units. If you want to plan out a kitchen. Where? I don't know. I mean, Dong's definitely a smash hit. Don't think anything could be quite as big as Dong. Though I only got a little taste of dong, so I don't really know. Yeah. So I only got a little taste of it, so I don't really know exactly what it's like. Interesting. F1 girls. Most are puerile and crap. This is, yeah, not much better, really. Some comic art things going on here. Spawn, apparently. So if you like your comics and you Spawn, then there's them. Setting fire to his hands, apparently, as well. So there we go. Yeah, I mean, as I said, I mean, I don't think it's for me, but, you know, maybe I just have to wait for some more dong to come along, and maybe I'll get a feel for it. I don't know if it's a snake that's driving a car or a lizard. My gosh, look at this. Frog could be as well, yeah. Did it say around here at all? Yeah. I mean, maybe that's what I need, is just wait for them to publish some tips in the magazine, and then I might be able to cheat on dong and see. Ah, dear. Look at this. This is metal as all hell, I guess. You got the tongue going into the eye, which then comes back around here. Then you got a snake tongue coming out of the brain. Very metal. Oh yes, the fancy mouse as well. Saw that before. Workbench. Technobabble. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Amos answers. What is this? SCART connector? Many Japanese SCART sockets expect pin 8 to have 12 volts on it. Simply put a wire to pin 22 on the Amiga side. What else do we have? Letters. Someone needs help with Captain Planet. Let's see what it says here, sorry. On the heart level of Captain Planet, I spotted a lemming near the top of the mountain. Captain Planet is produced by Mindscape and lemmings by Psygnosis. So I'm not entirely sure how it got there, are you? Yeah. I mean, maybe you can have a look at dong and see what you think. Maybe if you have a little bit of a play with it, you can see if that... you can see if you get anywhere with it. You don't know how it got there either. So yeah, apparently a little lemming here. Perhaps. I mean, as I said, I'm not quite sure if it was just too hard or whether dong was just a little too sensitive. But I didn't manage to get along with it. I see a 3D mark. What else do we have? So we have some other pictures down here. Chess. Gosh. A lemming. Lemmings are copyright by Psygnosis. You see how they noted this down here? They added that in their thing earlier on in the in the magazine, it's like you can't reproduce pictures of lemmings without authority by Psygnosis. And oh gosh, somebody's sending us a picture of a lemming that we want to post in the magazine. Yeah, an alien. I kind of see it. Very spooky. Virtual death. What? Dear. Commentary, everybody. Oh gosh. Look. Next issue. May 1993. We have Cyberpunk. There's a brave new world called the future, but everything you've ever read about it was written in the past, which makes the future now. This is yesterday's tomorrow, and you're at the spearhead of a technological revolution. Your Amiga gives you the power to access a wealth of information from around the world. The mythical cyberspace is your playground. Oh gosh. You kind of... That's gone beyond innuendo there. It's kind of gone slightly beyond innuendo there, I think, Kels. Read our comprehensive study of cyberspace, networks, virtual reality, hacking, and data crime, and you'll discover there's more to being a cyberpunk than wearing dark glasses and watching the director's cut of Blade Runner a lot. Drinking water is important. I did that. Oh, right. Right, okay, I see. No, that's very... Yes. You win this time. It's a whole new world and your Amiga is the doorway. This is not going to happen. More morphing. IDE, try again if I were you, or I'd... Anyway, they're trying. But we didn't. Sorry, next month we'll do it. Indeed. Lemmings. Swamp bog lemmings? What? I don't even know what's going on there. Oh, spot the shot. I didn't get it last time, and I wouldn't have got it. I don't even know what it's from. Is that maybe Lethal Weapon? Oh, yes, here we go. Lethal Weapon. Here, so yeah, I wouldn't have got that. This definitely looks a lot like Flashback to me. Yeah, I think there's probably going to be Flashback there. Still this mystifying advert in the middle of things here. Oh, 1993 questionnaire. What do they want to know now? Still, are you male or female? Where do you live? The rest of the world. To live everywhere. I prefer just showing people Dong and letting them make their own mind up. I don't know if there's any interesting questions here or not. Which of these do you own yourself or have in your household? Just so we know, so we've got an inventory of what we can steal. Yeah. So please answer the question. Put this page in an envelope and send it to. Wow. Just like... Not even like a free post or anything like that. Dong as far as the eye can see. Military Masterpiece Campaign. So yeah, we reached the end of this magazine. We've got, you know, a while left. I don't know what I feel like doing, if I feel like doing anything. let's just have a think and such. Hi. More dong than your body has room for, indeed. I don't know if I can handle all this dong. It's this, you know, the meme thing. It's like, what do I do with all this dong? Kind of thing. But yeah, what do I... Well, I could do some other things. I don't necessarily feel like doing those. That's the Zule arcade cabinet. I don't need that up. I'm thinking I just kind of like... As I could have mentioned, I'm just kind of like low energy today. Indeed. I think that dong has worn me out, you know. But let us go. See, you can see now why I don't do this as a all the time, because it would just kind of be all the time, because these kind of jokes are just so easy to make. I think what we're going to do is, as I was saying earlier, we haven't really... Indeed. We can have a look at this. This is actually an earlier thing, June of 1992. But this is Amiga Power instead. So yeah, we can have a look and see what kind of, oh gosh, amazing things. Holy F, it's ants indeed. It's a giant, or G-I-ant, and his buddy Colin Curley from Quavers, you know, because that makes sense. So you're going a bit back in time here to have a look at some Amiga Power stuff. And what are they saying down here? Yeah, very blurry and stuff like that. Big High, next one begins. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything interesting down there. Legend. Yeah, we played a bit of this, didn't we? Or I played a bit of this. Indeed. You gotta get used to handling your joystick to get a grip on dong. So let's see here. We've got, yeah, we definitely had a go at this, and I don't think I did very well. And oh yeah, remember this, Mr. and Mrs. Don't know if you remember this. Little blue-haired people who you could switch between. And some other stuff there as well. Aquaventurer. Did we see that? We probably did see it, but I don't know. Certainly was a game, yes. The Amiga 500p is dead. Oh no. It's only launched about 6 months ago, but now the Amiga 500 Plus proves itself to be very much an interim machine for the A600 that's going to be coming out, you know, in their future, in our past, in the other magazine we're looking at's past, because I haven't synchronized these at all. Wherever Hugo, I go too. So yeah, apparently this Hugo thing, they put it, yeah, cheeky hoodoo and not PD at all. I have a follower, apparently, if you are a real follower. I don't know that they are, because I had a follower very similar to this previously, with a very similar name, which Twitch didn't count as a follower. So I don't think they're real. But yes, not PD at all. Scout Hugo Troll seems the lovable Hugo here, PD of issue 12, was too good to be true for the public domain. After all, the Danish software house who created it are mightily surprised to see their baby doing the PD circuit in the UK. And by the way, I've managed to lose a follower already, apparently, today. I don't think they could take the dong, to be quite honest. So yes. So yeah, it's not public domain. It was actually a commercial release there, and we have something going on here. Is it Captain Sensible? I don't know what's going on there. Anyhow. 5 copies of Aliens, the special edition. Okay, so let's see if we can win 10 copies of Hostile Breed. What is that? Palace's brand new multi-screen space station defender map Hostile Breed is nearly upon us. I've never heard of it. Okay. Hostile Breed artist Joe Walker also worked from what previous Palace game? Don't know. Aliens, the special edition, is how much longer than the original version? Gosh, does anybody know? You have Iron Man apparently over here. Oh no, the Rocketeer, sorry. It's not Iron Man. Of course it's not Iron Man. The Rocketeer. What's this saying? Filmizing Doom, Adventure Game, Dick Tracy. The Rocketeer just out on PC, due on the Amiga in September. Yeah, plenty of planes, but where's the hero of the hour, the Rocketeer? Features 30s racing planes, experimental rocket packs, and vicious nasties. Interesting. Well, I'm guessing that's going to go on the list of tie-ins and things like this. What even is this title? Will we ever see a sexy war game? Oh gosh. Fire Emblem, I'm not too aware of it, unfortunately. Palace Software. Didn't we see something by them already? Croc Till You Drop. Okay, there's Cool Croc Twins. Looks like this is one of the crocs up here. There's probably another croc here. Pacific and Team 17's Best Yet with Project X. Fire and Ice. Oh yeah, the Addams Family game. What did they think of it? 88%. Tad Soulless. Little to really knock your socks off here. Just a great deal that's quietly very pleasing indeed. Well, I would rather play Addams Family than Zool, to be quite honest. And I definitely would rather learn about Dong, Katie. Should I drill down when Dong penetrated your consideration? What about 1993, of course? It was just on the front of this magazine, and I was just so wowed by it that I couldn't get Dong out of my head. But yes, oh gosh, Gomez is looking a bit rough here. But yeah, unfortunately, I'd rather play Addams Family than Dong, I think. Are we hammering this Dong into the ground a little bit, do you think, or are we beating a dead Dong here? Indeed. Deliverance. This is... doesn't involve any banjos, I don't think, here. But yeah, here we go. This is an interesting artistic kind of thing going on here. Look, Colin loses his quavers. He's going to eat a quaver, but Oh, he gets so excited by the taste of quavers. Indeed. I mean, it's going to come back up, but there might be some changes. So yes, this might be the only time that we're ever going to be able to experience dong as it is. So then you've got the ant next to the pack of quavers, of course. I know the quavers have fallen down a hole in the ground, apparently, and so this is why this has to be done. What does this say? Pashoba? Is that what this says? Let me try and figure that out. Oh, pashover. Of course, it's pushover, isn't it? Because yeah, sometimes it's because oh, like Cox Challenge or something like that. I don't know. Anyhow, what this says is pa sho ba, which is kind of the Japanese version of pushover, because they don't have a V sound in Japanese. So they have to use like a B sound or a fa sound or something like that instead. Obviously, they chose ba here for this. But yeah, this is a pretty interesting game. You get different types of dominoes. Some of them are just standard. Some of them just stop your dominoes in their tracks. These ones are delay ones, so if they get hit, they take a while to fall over. So you can see this is basically like a puzzle game. Yeah, these ones explode, these ones split, these ones vanish, these ones tumble, so they keep rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling until they hit something, I think. These ones create bridges, I think, as well. These ones go upwards. So yeah, it's an interesting little game, which I will want to actually properly play at some point. But Legend, here we go. Once again. What do they give pushover? 79. The animation of the ant, while packed with character, is still distinctly dodgy in some areas. The colours look a bit flat. Okay. A tenuous tie-in, indeed. It is very tenuous. They give to Legend. What do they say bad about it? Characters look as silly when running around. Fault-free zone, they call it. Wow. Sim Ant. So if you like your ants or bugs or stuff like that, you've got your ants and big spiders, I think, here as well. So it'll zoom out there because I know some people don't like spiders. Oh, Dizzy's Excellent Adventures here. So yeah, we've played all of these, I think. Oh yes, I remember this one down the bottom here. Didn't play that one for very long. But what? What can you say about Spellbound Dizzy? Well, at least it's not a football game. Indeed. Level 1 of Bubble Dizzy in its entirety. Yep. So there you go. Floor 13 in black and white. Is it supposed to be in black and white? I have a feeling it's supposed to be in black and white. Your office door. It's through here that a world of manipulation and murders begins. Your desk, on here you'll find plenty of top-secret reports for analysis. Here's Trouble, the Mad Scientist Guild. You can be sure they're up to no good. They're starting to make trouble in the neighbourhood. Let's use the department's disinformation section to aim a smear campaign at them. Oh dear. So interesting. Do you just do the entire game through paperwork on your desk? Interesting. Succeed my acolyte. What? The Grand Master says you must use your powers to protect one of our members from the assassin's bullet. His well-being is essential for our course. This seems like a very strange game. But interesting all the same. Eye of the Beholder 2. Some more of this kind of action going on. walk around a dungeon, try not to get your characters killed. Jim Power. Look at this. It's like those old classic ones, isn't it? Of like the, you know, the whole old Mega Man cover art, which didn't look like Mega Man at all. Jim looks like. Let's see if we can find Jim around here. Jim kind of does look a bit like that. Here's a very blurry picture of Jim. But, yeah, definitely got fancier hair in this picture than here. And gosh, look at this face in the background. Jump at it, Parasol Stars. Yep, another one which I want to get to more sooner than later, really. Because, you know, as I said, I played through Rainbow Islands quite a lot in my past, and so, yeah, a lot of that. This is Harlequin. We've seen it mentioned and whatever in the magazine and stuff, but I don't think we've seen very much of Harlequin, really, have we? Just wanted to do a check of a thing here, actually, to see whether that's going to come up on one of the cover discs. It looks like I may have already made this request here. Yes, it is on one of the cover discs. It's on a couple of cover discs, actually. Not any of the ones we're getting to at the moment, though. But yeah, we will eventually, if we manage to survive through all of these Amiga magazines, we'll eventually get to ones which have like demos of this game on there as well, so you can see what it's like. Puzznick, pretty good game. Trounced. Well, what a word. I've got the cheat for flying, but I need one for immunity too. Try typing eggs on legs. Did they really ask this question? And did they really ask this question? I mean, I suppose they get lots of different questions. The space where the tree near the hippie is. Go to the whatever. Well, I would have found it before, because obviously I played the game. We completed it. So this is what was on the cover of the Amiga format. Obviously, we've already seen this. This is like the past and such like that. A whole new ball game. Gosh, look at all this stuff about. It's even a preview. It's not even a review. It's a preview of... Oh, it's of multiple different football games. Okay. But still, they all look fairly similar to me, so... Here we go, Sim Ant again. So the advert for Sim Ant has a review for Sim Ant, it seems. In it, here's an ant. Stick around for joy. So these are some joysticks. Gosh, what is this? It's like the bug. It's like the bug, but it's got a kind of handle on it as well. Okay. We have these joysticks. And these joysticks. Zoomer. Look at that logo on it. Zoomer. Megastar. The Turbo Fighter. Ultimate and the Tortoise. Let's cover up the picture of the tortoise with some of the box here as well. And the foot pedal thing here as well. So basically, yeah, you pick a direction or the fire button to be assigned to different pedals and things like this. Interesting. Ooh, good trans joystick. Almost trans joystick here. Cruiser. See, like these sleek, ergonomic, and whatever, and this one's just like, I'm a joystick. Superstar. Euromax Arcade. Looks like it's kind of got a rubber end to it, doesn't it? Competition Pro Extra, the kind of like the default standard, really. The Competition Pro is the bug again over here, and this one, the Speed King. Yeah, we saw some pictures of this, but here's another sort of it. Doesn't look terribly ergonomic, does it? Unfortunately, the firing mechanism requires some strenuous effort from your forefinger, and the ergonomic positioning of the fire button means that after 10 minutes of any decent shoot 'em up, the little bit between your finger and thumb will be aching like crazy. If it's hurting, it's not ergonomic. I somehow feel they've missed the point here. Oh gosh. I don't know what's going on over here. I'm not sure I want to know what's going on over here. Stuff. These magazines don't take quite as long to get through as the other magazines. I mean, I'm not doing the whole preamble before them, but it still seems like these are pretty quick to get through. Oh no. There's Lemmingoids. So, did you want asteroids mixed with lemmings? Well, now you can. Yep, Crazy Sue. Some kind of Mario kind of like game. Wilbert's Winter Wonderland. And look at Wilbert here. Wilbert has the permanently shocked expression on their face. Kind of like the cross between a Fraggle and a vacuum cleaner, I think. Anyhow, they're cute. A great holiday in Sicily. We can win. Public domain freaked out by fractals. Seems pretty cool as well. But we want to win some... how do we enter? Okay, here it is. We want you to send us as many song titles with the words fire or ice in them as you can. Is this basically a competition as an excuse to be like, do our work for us when we do a review for this game? Or something like that? I don't know. Anyhow. Oh my gosh, look at all these planes. This looks dangerous. Yeah, this is the same thing. It's like a bunch of different flight simulators. This is the most not interesting for Katie kind of things, because I tried playing them. You've seen me try to play flight simulators. I mean, sure, if I actually looked into them a little bit more, I might be able to pick them up a little bit faster and such like that, but that's the kind of the point. Oh yeah, the free earphones. Oh dear. Well, you thought you'd seen all of Dong, but here we have dongles. Strange letter, this one. We'll be the judge of that. But I believe the more letters you get like this, the more the computer industry will be able to change for the better. Are you listening, IBM? Why would IBM be reading an Amiga magazine? Anyhow, let me zoom out a bit so you can actually see what's going on. Firstly, instruction manuals. In English only, please. Oh dear. It's most annoying to pick up a great big manual and think, what an in-depth game this must be, only to find you have the same manual 60 times in different languages. Big boxes, they're great, although the likes of Leander is going over the top a bit. Dongles, more please. How I hate to buy a game to find everyone else has got a hacked copy. Really, is that a concern of anybody's? I mean, do you think this was a plant by somebody in the software industry? Like, I can't enjoy the copy I bought because other people have hacked it and got it for free. Okey-doke. I think these people don't know what a t-shirt is. Can you spot the problem? Yeah, there is that right. Okay, it's a long sleeve t-shirt. I mean, what makes it a t-shirt? Never mind. It's me again. Hi, it's Katie. I have problems with definitions for things. I can get a binder. Oh, it's one of those kind of binders. I thought they were being very trans-inclusive there, but it's one of these kind of binders instead. Points of view. Oh gosh, these people don't like Simant. Let's zoom in a bit on this. So yeah, the Addams Family. Mostly like it. What do they really like? They really like Legend here, and they really like Dizzy, apparently. Which one is this? Just a collection of Dizzy games? Oh gosh, like Sim Ant, Sim Bore, more like. Gosh, he was the person with a great joke. Mark Ramshaw doesn't know what a joke is, or a pun. WrestleMania hits Nintendo. Sick burn, I know. And look at this thing. Is this so it can fit on the belt, or is this just like a beefed up Game Boy? Game Boy holsters. See, my understanding of a holster is it would be something you'd put your Game Boy in so you could easily get it out and then put it back in. You can play games now. You can put it away. And all that kind of thing. This doesn't look like it's easy to obtain. But maybe I'm wrong. Oh gosh. We have the Dizzy again, everybody. Okay. Dizzy, the Amiga universe. Hurrah, at least we've reached the biggest hero of them all. They haven't heard of Zool yet, of course. Full name, Dizzy. I don't know if I've ever considered what Dizzy's full name would be. Occupation, explorer. Hang on, let me... Adventurer. General Indiana Jones type. Legal status. As a living egg. Dizzy occupies a strange and unique position in lore. While he's clearly a fully formed and independently sustainable life form, his technical embryonic status leaves him lacking in formal legal rights. Marital status single, but very attached to a female egg character by the name of Daisy. Sources close to the couple speculate that marriage is highly likely in the near future. Where's, gosh, what was the name? I've even forgotten the name. I was going to say, they forgot about this character. Danny, wasn't it? Danny. They forgot about Danny. But then I forgot about Danny as well. Oh dear, but anyway. But at least I remembered it. In time. They had all this time to put this issue together. I know. And how could you forget about Danny? Nowadays, everybody want to talk like they've got something to say. But nothing comes out when they move their lips, just a bunch of gibberish. Because they all forgot about Danny. Oh gosh, bet you didn't expect an M&M reference. Anyhow. Okay, you got Zax. Yep, Captain Blackheart, you sure didn't. Age. 100-year snooze. It would seem to be somewhere in excess of a century. So it's just a century egg, is he? Oh dear. Officially, though, Dizzy has just passed his 5th birthday. Taz is a very happy dog. That's good to know. I'm glad Taz hasn't been upset about having to be somewhere else. But yeah, we're learning a bit about Dizzy. Height, unstated. We assume it to be around 4 to 5 inches. Weight, unstated. Probably between 1 and 3 ounces. Eyes, large, with white with small black pupils. Hair, none. Strength level, fairly low. Well, he can carry a bunch of heavy rocks around with him. So, you know, I think he's pretty strong. These heavy rocks are heavy enough for him to go down a windy shaft multiple times. So I think Dizzy's pretty strong. He's having good friend Dooley having pork for dinner tonight. Well, don't tell Peggy. Let's see here. I'm glad Taz is having a lot of fun. And he's going to be having a lot of fun. But yeah, so we finished the one magazine. We finished this other magazine as well. Next month we're going to see stuff. I don't want to... What? Wait. What? Hang on. Let me go back up here for the moment. Ah, no. I clicked on the wrong thing. Quit. Out of that. Was it in this issue? Here. Will we ever see a sexy war game? Okay, you think that's kind of a weird thing to say. And this is about the perfect general here. And then you come down to the bottom here and it's like, oh gosh, come on. All the way to the bottom. All the way down to the bottom, please. Review next month, the perfect general. At last, a sexy war game? Who has this obsession with sexy war games? Excuse me. Who wrote this? True Stories. Who wrote this? I can't see the name of the author on this piece. What? First off, how is this sexy? I guess we'll find out next issue. I guess since I've got some time left, we can do that. Yeah, this is the previous magazine here. We can look. Yeah. I mean, each their own, really, but... oh gosh, well, this is slightly out of proportion here, isn't it? But anyway, this was the one with Willy in the Castle of Dreams on it. Do you remember Willy in the Castle of Dreams? And, oh yeah, the king going around collecting all the fruits and stuff like that. I remember that one. And the number fumbler. So let's organise our pages correctly. Boop. Come on, here we go. So yeah, we've gone slightly back in time, just in case you didn't remember. We were looking at Amiga Power rather than Amiga Format, and we've gone back in time to July of 1992 now. And yeah, we're looking at this. Maybe we can actually read what it says on the side here, since it seems to be scanned at a higher resolution. Amiga Power is printed in the UK. Took a trip to the States. I still can't read it very well, though. Next month, the biggest single change in the history of Amiga Power. Don't miss it. Gosh, wow, I wonder what that's going to be. But yeah, we've got all this coming up. And this was Willy in the Castle of Dreams. I'm sure you remember it. I got the music in my head already. I can't sing it. Yeah, I can't sing it. It's obviously a difficult one for Katie to sing at the moment. But yeah, this was the weird king one with these kind of sniffet kind of creatures, and yeah, the lure of the temptress. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Sick and tired of playing the same old sterile graphic adventure. Oh my gosh, it's got people's heads on spikes and dragon skulls and things like that. Some bored-looking demons. What else do we have? Yeah, this is not a good thing. Why does the wall have a face? Why does the wall have that face? But yeah, this is Super Frog. We haven't seen much of Super Frog. This was another one which was like influenced by did we see Super Frog? I don't know. Can't remember. But yes, Super Frog, another one that's influenced by the whole Mario and Sonic thing. But there we go for that. Viva Espana. Oh yes, is when the Olympic Games and stuff were coming in and stuff, weren't they? Millions will die if you are weak. Okay. Mega Traveller 2. Oh, here we come in. Bad news for hedgehogs. And Dojo Dan over here as well. Silly Putty. Yes, this is when they were calling it Silly Putty rather than just Putty. This is a preview, however. Assassin. Did we see some of this? I have a feeling we saw some of this. I don't know. Premiere. Don't know if we've seen a demo of this, but I have played some of this before. Are they wearing things? I think they're wearing things. So we're okay to zoom in. They're only just about wearing things, but it is what it is, I think. Yeah. Oh, Special Reserve over here again. So, noticing that in the newer Special Reserve things, they're not advertising the Game Gears or things, are they? This game is no pushover. Look how brilliantly gaudy this is. Oh, it's WizKid. Look. You remember all this from WizKid. You have the dog doing a bark over here, the toilets underneath here. I don't know. I mean, they'd have to really make sure it was bigger, wouldn't they? Yeah, we remember this. Yeah, I remember that. Look, it's its car again. The Jaguar. You've got the Jag's drag and you won't notice Lotus. So that was whichever car that was, I've forgotten already. And then we had the Jag for the page. Mostly good, yes. I enjoy it as a game. Yeah. Gosh. Well, you know how. In the sequel to Zool, they had a lady alien. I wonder if in the sequel to Dong, they would have had like a lady Dong. Ah, gosh. Anyhow, carrying on. Sensible Soccer again here. Secret of Monkey Island. Dune. Hook. Indeed. So, but we'll get into Hook when we can. Just look like, yep. Robin Williams is going to do a sneeze. It looks like. Just jumping off a cliff here. Yeah, June. TV Sports Baseball. Wow, my favourite. Isha. West probably hate you today. I don't know. How do you feel about the puns, West, and the way things are going. What is this? I love it. I want it. Can I have a shield with a bird face on it all the time? Gosh, look at this person's face over here. Like, oh, you've interrupted me in my selling of things. But look at this friend right here. And, yep, there's definitely this going on here. Today's puns are very bad, okay. Well, what can you do? Dong falls into your lap, and what can you do? Here's Myth. I think we had a bit of a go at this. You'll go to jail. Yeah. Oh, this is the hostile breed thing which they were mentioning. You're leaving. If it's really getting too much, then I will stop. Oh, gosh. If it's really getting too much, we can stop. Lure of the Temptress. Somebody getting punched by a demon, it seems here. Some kind of... Okay, we'll have fun with that. Risky Woods. We did see a bit of this, didn't we, I think? I don't know if we did see a bit of this now. I think we might have. I can't remember. Anyway, Special Reserve. All this old stuff from Special Reserve here. Parasol Stars. John Madden, American football. West left at the wrong time. They could have got some John Madden jokes in there. Robocod. Little Mermaid cheat, which I never use. Covergirl poker cheats. For titillation beyond your wildest dreams, not. I wouldn't know. You see, raincoat-wearing Wakwas Nassim of Kilmarnock suggests typing Dance of the Seven Veils without spaces, the scamp. I mean, it's already... I don't know. Anyhow, Shadowlands. Frustrated. Son of the beach. It's a good little tweety. Indeed, love me. Why does Tweety Bird have love me written across his chest? So these are people who work for Amiga Powers, is it? And they've just decided to go... There's a good Pink Panther behind here. Interesting. Oh, Jeff Minter. Looks a little different nowadays, but still kind of the same as well. Then we have Jeff Minter, who of the Llamatron and the Revenge of the Mutant Camels. I'm sure people remember. But still with a sheep. Some things change and some things still say the same. Yeah, this is the Amiga Format that was out at this time. The one with Can Do and the paint pot and the interlock on there. Gosh, look at this Jim Power thing over... Oh, it's got an eyeball in the middle of whatever the heck this is. Interesting. Oh, that's the Milli Miglia thing, the racing car thing. The old racing car game. And ugh, which is you fly around and be like a flying taxi as a caveman, because that makes sense. What else do we have? Toyota Celica GT Rally, 57%? What? How did they get it wrong? It's like a first-person view, is it? And Oh yeah, Toyota's backwards because it's probably on the window screen, isn't it? That's why. An average sort of driving game, which all things considered is a little too boring for comfort. Rally fans only have this and Lombard to choose from. Rainbow Islands, 96. They'd better have given it a good score. If this game was a tree, it'd be a 250-foot Canadian giant redwood, which, if you haven't got it yet, is exactly what you deserve to be hit around the head with. Oh, right, you haven't got the game. I was wondering. That was a strange sentence. Don't be an idiot all your life. Go out and buy this now. Well, it's a good game, but I wouldn't insult people for not buying it. Yep. Viz, which we're not going to zoom in on, gets 45%. Hooray for the graphics, really. Hooray for the jokes, but boo-hiss for the crappy gameplay. Okay. We have Steg the Slug over here. PD, of course. We have the usual Galaxians, Asteroids, the Mahjong, which I don't think we've seen this on the Dragon Tiles on the cover discs at the moment, but that's one I remember playing. And Smash TV, the rip-off. So yeah, imagine a PD version of Smash TV here. One Man and His Dog. Gosh, was that actually on one of the codis? Way back in the days of ZX81, every other type and program in the magazine. Was a sheepdog simulator. So yeah, sheepdog simulator here. I mean, we do have, at some point when I transfer files and actually put it in to be played, we have the sheep game, which you can play, which is basically sheepdog simulator. But yeah. What? Next month? Calvin and Hobbes? I don't think so, somehow. But then if it's PD, then it could be very well Calvin and Hobbes. Oh, this one's twisted around. What did they not like? They didn't like Epic. They did like WizKid, which is good. They did like Sensible Soccer and Monkey Island. And The Lure of the Temptress they liked as well. And they were like meh about Ishtar and kind of TV baseball, and Jaguar XJ220 they were a bit meh about as well. Look at that. Some more Nintendo. Get your whips out. We delve into Castlevania. This is really... Yeah, I think they have their own artists. I don't think this is like actual art from Castlevania. That really isn't doing much for support, is it? Right there. Anyhow, get a reflex mountain bike. So how do you win it? Name the Lewis out of the professionals. Name the Lewis who wrote Alice in Wonderland. That would be... Gosh, I've forgotten their name. CJ Lewis, is it? I don't know. And the Lewis-rated island off Scotland. Island Lewis? C.S. Lewis, that was the one, wasn't it? Not C.J. Lewis, C.S. Lewis. Clive Staples, that's the one indeed. Sorry. Because on my brain was saying C.J., C.J., C.J. And it's like, no, it's not C.J. I'm sure it's not C.J. I know, yes, I know, I'm aware that is his name and such. A sucky kiss. What? Somebody being a bit weird, I think. Anyhow. Some more here. Go for gold. They actually have Olympic rings here. I think I mentioned this before, so they're actually allowed to call it the Olympics. Because I've probably said before, the Olympic Committee are very, very defensive about people using the name the Olympics or the rings or such like that. Okay, characters, and they've gone for lemmings. Okay. Full name, there isn't one lemming, but lots, all identical. They simply are. Well, they do have occupations. They're very, very focused on their occupations. Real lemmings only live a few years. In the game, they tend not to even make it that far. Indeed. Yeah, lemming appearances to date, they don't have Lemmings 2 here. And they count the PD ones in there as well. Interesting. Yeah, here we go. Lemmings 2. Though it may not be called that, but it was. So there we go. Yeah, we did definitely get through these a little bit quicker. And what was it we were supposed to be seeing this month about the sexy war game? Do they do that? What was it called again? I don't think they mentioned it. What was it called? Surely if it was the sexiest war game ever, it would be like in one of these pictures, or like the biggest picture there is. Guess it just wasn't sexy enough. Anyhow, I have to get another one ready, because yeah, going through these Amiga Power ones is a bit quicker. First off, because I don't have to do all the pre-waffle. Oh gosh, where have I lost those two? Here. I think my mouse has trouble holding down the button or something. Right, go into here. Why not? So let me have a look at this one. I'll be with you just in a moment, so we can have a look at the next one that we have available to us. Have you won a job at Bullfrog? I doubt it. Let's get some things back sorted over here. So this was August of 1992. Magic? Well, it might just be. Oh, this one had the D generation on the front of it, and the Troddlers, if you remember the Troddlers, and locomotion. Get this back to 2-page and such. So yeah, same kind of thing over here. What are they mentioning? What even is going on over there? I don't know if I want to know. No thanks to Sky Magazine for managing to make Beatrice Dale look awful on their front cover. Good luck to Emmerdale. So what is the big change that they were saying? They were saying it's like new, it's shiny, it's different, it's whatever, weren't they, in the last issue? Let me actually find out whatever their wording was. They said down at the bottom, yeah, next month, the single biggest change in the history of Amiga Power. So, they still haven't reviewed the sexy war game. They still haven't, or I don't see anything mentioned here about the whole single biggest change going on here. Maybe there's something that I'm just not seeing at the moment. Oh no. Ah, gosh. Anyway, Nintendo Nirvana with Commodore. Speculation is arriving that Nintendo is set to buy out Commodore. Oh god. That would have been a good future for them. But no, that did not happen. Okay, one of the quirkiest movies Cool World picked up. Okay. This caught my eye over here as well. CDTV, it's got games. Yeah, it's just... I'm not seeing this big difference or whatever that they said there was going to be here. Move over Sonic Part 3, this time with Football Kid. Oh dear. They might have retitled it to Soccer Kid later. I don't know. It just isn't cricket. I mean, I don't see the reference to cricket here, but apparently there's a football pinball game going on here, and there's that Captain Dynamo again. Don't quote us. I have no idea what they're going on about over there. Yep, Gremlin doing this. Tornado. Walker. That's an interesting logo, isn't it? DMA design. That they're shooting things. Dojo Dan again. Crazy Cars. All this stuff. Liverpool. They just have a game called Liverpool. Okie dokie. This is Mega Traveller 2. We've seen a lot about it. Hey, there's a... is that a wolf person? I don't know. But there's certainly a lot going on here. This is apparently a star town, but it looks a bit cramped, really. Some golfing game. Dojo Dan. Gosh, that's some foreshortening right there. I'd say, wouldn't you? Often frustrating beyond belief. That's a game. That's a sentence you want to see in your reviews, isn't it? They give it 66. Mediocre mishmash of unoriginal run and jump elements. It's at best quite playable, but too easy and worse frustrating. Oh dear. Doesn't look and sound much better either, but yeah, this is what it looks like. I don't remember it being awful, but I don't remember it standing out very much. This is a game I want to get onto at some point, though. Deflector. It's a puzzle game. You change the angles of these mirrors to shoot this laser that fires out of here at these balls. Why you're shooting lasers at balls, I don't know, but there we go. Dizzy Prince of the Yoke Folk. Gosh, that's quite a bit of map there going on. Anyway, the Addams Family. And this is the one that was out here with the animation station, the bridge ball, and International Sports Challenge. So who won the dream job of working with Peter Molyneux here? How we chose the winner. We know a lot of you will be upset about not getting to work at Bullfrog. all the entries in the post to the eagerly awaited letterbox Peter Molyneux Bullfrog. So yes, basically, they looked at it, not us. If you have any problems with it, don't talk to us. Okay. So this is where this came from. Attack of the Green Smelly Aliens. Yeah, on the cover disc. So that was one of the entrance to this competition here. Chess Invaders. Space Invaders meets chess. Interesting. Space Invaders Strike Back. We have Dogs in Space. Are they dogs? Entrant designs. Complete clone of the original. So yeah, Amiga Invaders. Mr. Wobbly Leg versus Invaders in Space was the winner. So, issue 10, apparently. I don't know if this is when they set the competition up for this, but... oh, there we go. Winner job at Bullfrog competition all the way back from issue 2. So that's quite a callback, isn't it, really? So, yeah. That game that showed up on the cover, on the cover disc, one of them, that was actually the winner. This person, apparently, who may not have given their real name, I don't know. Yeah, some of the other entries, we have some kind of 3D ideas in 3D construction kit. Oh gosh. Okay. Big sexy graphics. Gosh. And the Galaxians kind of thing, another thing there, and yeah, interesting. See that, Bob and Bob? That's you, that is. Oh gosh. Wasn't that was that from the Fast Show, or was that from Harry Enfield's thing? Anyhow, apparently they had a competition for people to dress up as Bob and Bob. So here's all the cosplaying for you. I don't know what the E.T. or whatever is doing here. What was that? Was that the ghost from it? Okay. And got the dragon, which is very good. What's with the facial expressions? Oh gosh, look at the eyes. And this person scanned their face. Indeed. And you got this as a spider as well. And apparently this was the winner. I don't know. I think definitely this person. Very nearly the winner. Added some bubbles. That would have sealed it, I think. Anyhow. I kind of wanted to see what this is. This is a very strange character here, isn't it? I can see like a nose here, and you've got the tusks from the elephant, and then you've got a huge row of teeth going all the way back. Very strange. Anyway, goblins, which we are going to get onto, as I say, at some point. Where you have these 3 goblins, and you have them, you point and click, and they do things. Huh. See, I saw this over here. I saw this. It says Dylan Dog? That sounds interesting. Is it about a dog or something like that? And it's like, oh, no, it doesn't. Less interesting now. Oh, here we go. This is a sexy game, apparently. Apparently it's by Ubisoft. But, Perfect General, is it as sexy as they say? 75%. Oh, gosh, I don't guess it wasn't as sexy as they said. If only this war game was making more of a step forward rather than a small nudge. Buy and enjoy if you want a fairly modern war game, or wait, if you can, for the next model. So, yeah, it's obviously disappointed if whoever wanted a sexy war game here. They mention the whole sexy war game thing through here. That doesn't seem like it anyhow. So I'm noticing a thing with cartoon collection over here. Oh yeah, there we go. That's the CJ the elephant. And Slightly Magic, which looks interesting. Like a dragon princess up on the wall or something like that. Oh, and Seymour, of course Seymour's in there. But yeah, the Slightly Magic thing. We didn't have a look at this. Maybe that's worth looking at. What's best? Oh, the Horror Zombies. Oh gosh. Horror Zombies, 32%. Parasol Stars is more frightening than this. Oh dear. It's certainly more fun. In fact, I think I'll have a go on it now. The manual is more entertaining than the game. There's interesting horror movie facts. Okay, well that might be a thing to try and look up. Let me see if I can find anything about that. Horror Zombies from the Crypt manual. Apparently it's got some interesting game facts and or movie facts. No, not in what I've got here. No, that's the text file. It's a scanned version. How do I actually? Oh, Landscape Television. FTP? I don't think I'm going to go for an FTP. So yeah, maybe that's something to try and find out later. Let us instead... Oh dear. Dom week. Your Dom's week. Never mind. Let's move on. What do they like and dislike here? I think we have a unanimous anything. I mean, Link's the golfing one. Most people hated it, but this person really liked it. Most people liked Degeneration, but this person didn't play it. Oh, this person didn't play a lot of things. Apart from a lot of golf, which they really liked. And this one hasn't played it. Oh gosh, they're really letting go of the ball. Yes, that's the phrase, isn't it? And the PD, we have Super Pac-Man, that tennis thing, so basically Pong. Fatal Mission, A Nice Day in the Maze. Oh gosh, no. Oh no. Oh no. This looks like a nightmare for a Katie. Oh gosh, you thought cricket was bad. Yeah, you thought cricket was bad. You saw how I kind of... I don't know if it was rage quit or what I did with the cricket. This would be even more of that. Oh gosh. Just even looking at it's making me want to burn it. Fatal Mission. We got Battlements. Oh, but this is this one. Yes, which I've shown a bit of, which had the awesome music. So we've got Battlements there. They only have it 2 though. Anyway, Pork a Pork. pig on an elevator platform that's being attacked by a bunch of hot air ballooning wolves. Fair enough. Design a game and win an A600 and a hard drive with Amos Programmer's package. Okay. So you still got Bullfrog here again? I mean, what happened to the other person who won the competition? This has this thing, 1.2 plus extra disc inside. Mine doesn't have this sticker on it, or label, or whatever. The hidden. We select the best MD to set work to programming it. Okay, so the hidden, known for dong. Is this what... Is that where dong came from? Are we seeing the origins of dong right here? That is the people. They're hidden. It was, wasn't it? Let me just double check that. Oh no. Oh gosh. Sorry, moving things around. This mouse, I might be just doing that double clicking thing. I had a problem with another mouse which is doing a double clicking thing. But yeah, here we go. Dong, the hidden. The hidden. Responsible for Puggles and Rome want you to design a new game, and they'll write it. I think we're seeing the origins of dong right here. Wow. So, yeah, I didn't realise this was where dong came from, but here we go. So we got some shoot 'em ups. This is a big mess of stuff right here. You got your Xenon 2 right here. You want overrated? Well, here's Xenon 2. Not a bad game by any means, but hardly the saviour of shoot 'em ups. And yeah, here you go, Swiv, which we haven't seen yet. The last word in vertical shoot 'em ups is ups, but here at Amiga Power we say it's Swiv. Okay, they're doing some joking. Scandinavian gun porn ahoy, okay. Xenon poo, more like. Dong origins, indeed. Anyhow, who wrote this? Who wrote this? Who was responsible for writing these awful puns and things? I don't know if I can see on here. Yeah, I can't see, but who thought that was a good subtitle here? We're too embarrassed to put their name on it, and here we go. We have Chun-Li and Blanca having a bit of a fight here. It's a riot. What is this? Dear coolest magazine on earth, please, 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 another 6,836 of these. Wow. Where's the rest of this come into here? No, printed out by a computer and not handwritten. Indeed. Or to visit Ocean. Could you fix it for... Oh, gosh. To visit the offices of Ocean Software. Dear me. I think somebody's just trying to be funny again. You get some people... I'm sure what they're trying to do is is say, hey, look, I'm funny enough to write for this magazine. So I'm just going to put a bunch of nonsense. Anyhow. Amiga Power. Oh gosh, here we go. This is probably the thing they were saying, the all new bottom line. So basically, this new thing that they were going to do in this issue was just basically put a new scoring system on this section. Oh gosh. So yeah, here we go. I mean, I really, even though I'm kind of debating whether this is actually a t-shirt or not, I would really like a t-shirt with attitude written down the arm. I mean, it would be so not me. I would have to. Video Kid in the style of H.R. Geiger. Oh, sorry. Giger, isn't it? Sorry, I keep on getting that wrong. So here we have Video Kid as the usual here, but then you got, oh gosh, what's happening? Looks pretty well done. Oh, this is basically an alien. They stuck an alien head on them and some other things. It is very interesting. And they've also done something with the logo here. Shame this wasn't higher quality, because yeah, that's pretty neat. So yeah, I don't think we've got enough time to look into the next issues of this. I mean, I know everybody's like really wanting to know what the whether this was indeed the origins of Dong. Where was it? It's here, wasn't it? The designer game. Could you be the next software star? Could you indeed be responsible for Dong? But yes, everybody. See if it says anything here about such a thing. Yeah, I can't see anything there. Maybe this says something in the last issue. Let me just try and find that. See if I can find 44. Nope. Where is it? So where are they mentioned? Where did they mention Dong here? Maybe I want to look at the no, I think let's go through here. Maybe it's just in the news thing. Chapter 2 stuff and nonsense, Daily Rex. Duck called Dong, here we go. The hidden, yep. Stunky erasers. It doesn't say. We will have to find out, because they haven't mentioned it in the Amiga Power. Maybe they'll mention... No, sorry, they haven't mentioned it in Amiga Format here. Maybe they'll mention it in Amiga Power when somebody wins this thing. But obviously you see the whole work at Bullfrog thing was like issue 2, they did the competition, and then issue 16 here, or whenever it was beforehand, they actually gave the results of who had won it, it could take a few issues to get to that. Like, I want to be incredibly famous. Yeah, so September the 30th, they're saying that, oh, you have to enter by. This was the August issue, so this probably was actually released in July and such like that, so maybe a couple of months on from this, but yeah. We saw the fruition of Dong and also the inception, or you could even say the conception of Dong, right here. But anyway, enough about Dong, I feel. I think we've stretched Dong too far, to be quite honest. One follower, or one former follower, seems to agree. But anyway, thank you for dropping by. I'm probably going to amble a bit and stuff up there. You can see stuff through there. It's like my hideaway. All the paper and cardboard is not working. Yes, it needs to go over there more and stay over there, so it doesn't look quite like a mess back there. Anyhow, don't worry, there's only one bag. Well, it can all go in one bag. Okay. Don't worry about it. But yes, let's have a talk to Tracy here. Tracy, do you have any words to say on the theme of today's stream? No! You do not wish to be drawn into the whole thing. No, I don't really. I'm quite happy not being drawn into the whole thing, to be quite honest with you. It's fair, it's understandable, really. Yeah. I am a sweet, wholesome dragon. Dinosaur. I'm a dinosaur, aren't I? Dinosaur. You forgot somehow. Yeah, it's been a long time. You just forget things over time, you know. Yeah, I can understand. Anyway, I didn't make up the word. Your species did. Yeah, I suppose. So what do you have to say to everybody? Gosh. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Yeah, fairly straightforward, but pretty good. Do you what have you been doing over the past few days and such like that? Not much. I've been trying to play some more games on the Raspberry Pi over there. Oh yeah, what kind of games have you been looking at? Well, I did try to pick Super Mario Brothers back up again, and I didn't do as well as I was doing before. I kind of like was playing it, and then I kind of stopped playing it, and I went trying to go back to it, and it was like, oh gosh, this is I'm not as good at it as I was. That's okay. I mean, that's just kind of thing that happens. I mean, if you get out of practice or something, you don't do quite as good. Yeah, that's okay. But I decided to have a go at something else instead. What did you play? Oh, I played a little two-player thingy with Dekus. It was called Mario Brothers. It's obviously what came before Super Mario Brothers. What? Did you not realise that? I thought it just had a similar name. I didn't realise it was the same thing. No, it was the it's just from the same company, same characters and all that kind of thing. Wow, you learn a lot, don't you? or just in life general. Yeah, I mean, even at the age I am, being, you know, like a very old dinosaur, you still learn a lot. You still do indeed learn a lot. Anything more to say at the moment, do you think? No, except have a nice rest of the day, everybody, after I've gone, because I know people will miss me. They probably will. I mean, they generally are very excited to see you when they do see you. Yeah. But here I am. I have arrived here, and now I shall go. As usual. Bye, and hello, Stallion. Bye. There we go. So yeah, so what is coming up? Well, I don't know. I am due to stream on Friday. As I said, I've kind of just been having issues with waking up at reasonable times and stuff like that, so I don't know what's going on. Hopefully I should still be able to stream on Friday, but obviously if there's any changes to that, then I can let people know in Discord. But on Friday, what do we have planned? Yeah, I can do some more of the tie-in games. I'm not going to go into Zool 2. I mean, I've had enough of Zool at the moment. It's like, it's moderately entertaining. No, it's not even moderately entertaining, is it? It takes up time. Sure is a game, but it's not very exciting or fun or whatever. As I said, it's like the game shows you some cute puppies and you say, "Oh, can I play with the cute puppies?" And the game goes, "No, you can't play with the cute puppies." And so a game like Half-Life 2, however, says, "Here are some cute puppies," and you go, "Ooh, can I play with the cute puppies?" And it goes, "Yes, here, have a play with the cute puppies." And you play with the cute puppies, and then later on it's like, "The cute puppies came back to play with you again." And you're like, "Yay, I like to play with the cute puppy," and stuff like that. And so, it's just, Zool had a few cute puppies, but just didn't let you play with them. And Dong just didn't have anything, did it? It had a character, it had platforms, it had things to collect and things which killed you. It really just didn't have very much else, though, did it? It was it's coded reasonably solidly. I didn't fall through any platforms or walk through any walls that I wasn't supposed to. Yeah, all in all, Dong was a little bit of a letdown, to be quite honest. But yes, and be glad to know any innuendo will be done by the end of the stream. Until next time, we get maybe a game with a title which we can't resist. But I felt it was good. You've got to have your days where you just relax and just let out all the puns that you can about Dong, because anyhow. But yeah, other than maybe looking at some tie-in games on Friday, I'm not sure. As I said, I don't want to do anything amazing, like playing something like Hook or whatever. And I think people are enjoying watching me play through Half-Life 2. They wouldn't want to miss out on that kind of thing. If I did that. And so, yeah, I think maybe I can look into something else. And they've got some more Minecraft on Sunday, where I should be... I don't know if I'm going to do anything between now and then, but possibly should, just to try and tidy up. Because I've got... In between last stream and now, I've kind of had some more ideas about how to make this windmill work. So I'm kind of going to have to tidy up some of the redstone mess I've made in order to actually put mostly finished, or 2 ideas I have together and such like that. So yeah, we got some of that, and then maybe something else as well. I don't know. We'll have to find out. Maybe it's time for doing some things that I've been putting by the wayside or such like that. And which still may be things which people might want to see anyway, but hey, there's always VODs. But yes, I definitely don't want to do anything which people definitely want to see. But yeah, so before I go, we have, well, I don't know if there's much. Streamlabs. Thank you, Streamlabs. Don't think, yeah, Stars isn't going to be streaming tomorrow or Saturday because she's going to be away. Nobody else down on this list is down for streaming until next week anyway. But you can look at West stuff on there. And yeah, I should hopefully be back Friday and that. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say, all I need to say. I hope you have a nice time. Oh, no, nothing I need to see right now. But thank you very much, everybody, for coming by today, looking at Dong with me, maybe making a few suggestive jokes and whatever. This is the small window where you get a chance to do it, okay? Next time we're back to normal, okay? Okay. So, thank you all for dropping by. To leave you with the owl song and such. And wow, getting a bit of strobing over here. A little bit, we were on the light. Anyhow, see you when we get, yes. I will see you next time. Bye bye, everybody.